What's up YouTube, it's ZapdosTCG here and welcome back to our TCG live stream on my channel. This is the fourth live stream we're actually doing to prepare ourselves for the Pokemon TCG World Championships taking place at the end of August in 3 weeks time in San Francisco. It's going to be quite the blast, so definitely take a look at my socials as well if you're interested in travel content because we're going to be traveling to San Francisco very shortly. With that being said, today we're going to be taking a look at some more decks that we have not tested with so far. We have of course seen that Tournament of Doom last chance qualifier with over 600 players where Mega Lucario was able to come out on top. We did check out that deck already on the channel. Check that out after this live stream if you want to be seeing some Lucario action. Today we're going to be starting off with none other than Raging Bolt. This is an interesting archetype because you do have a lot of great things going for you. First of all, you have a lot of draw power with Kangaskhan as well as Steel Mask Ogrepon, and the Lily's Clefairy can make quick work of any opposing Dragapult. Yeah, so let's start off with that one first. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let me know down below in the live chat, and also let me know where you guys are watching from. So let's get an hour or two or three in with some more testing. We have done a lot of these before, and people seem to be loving the gameplay footage that we are providing here in this live stream. So there's going to be more live streams, so definitely follow up so you guys are seeing the latest content around. And we are still in this Pitch Black format. Pitch Black actually changed the meta quite a bit. We, of course, have the Mega Excadrill archetype, which is actually a Tier A archetype, joining the meta. We have Festival Lead gaining a great update through the means of Gladion's final battle. Toucannon is being played in Alakazam and sometimes in other rogue-ish archetypes. And there is also the Hide and Sneak archetype, which sometimes sees a little bit of play. Definitely over in Japan, it performs quite well. Over in the West, in the online tournaments, it's not seeing the craziest amounts of results. Watching from Vancouver. So, thank you everybody for being here. There's going to be more people joining the live chat very shortly. So, let's get this ZapdosTCG community all together here. And let's have a wonderful time for the next couple of 3 hours. So, Tails Never Fails, I think this archetype might be surprisingly good going second, so you can donk people, but let's just try it out going first. You do have 4 copies of Kangaskhan in this deck. That's going to allow you to draw a lot of cards. This is also an archetype that did well in a recent online event, so we have that. So also with Steel Mask Ogrepon and Kangaskhan, you're gonna have a lot of draw power by your side. If we take a look at what happened, I think it was it yesterday or 2 days ago, a tournament with yeah, it was yesterday, like 657 players out there. We have Justin Gilbert getting like 3rd place with his Raging Bolt deck, and that's exactly what we're going to be checking out here. We're up against Dragapult, Dusknoir to start the live stream, so that's kind of cool. That's a mainstay archetype, so that's nice to see over here, and they're starting off with a Meowth, so that's kind of good. The main rule here is that we will change decks as soon as we lose with the deck. If we keep on winning, it's even better. Very interesting scenario. We still do not have Latias on board, so our Kangaskhan might actually be stuck for a little bit. We do, however, have Raging Bolt up and ready to go. Yeah, I'll just give a Lightning Energy right here. We have Area 0 to bump that. I'm not going to slap it down quite yet, and because of the fact that the opponent might actually slap down a surprising Watchtower. What do you think about Mega Manectric EX? Mark Ricio A2 is asking, I don't think Mega Manectric can compete, unfortunately. It is not a high tier archetype, mostly focusing on tier 2 and above archetypes. But like in last stream, I think it was 2 days ago or something like that, we actually were playing something like Mega Chandeler, which was really important because we saw that even a deck like that had some merit to it where you can trap opponents, but it is lackluster in the consistency department. Okay, very interesting situation. I can go for Iron Leaves and instantly knock out the Meowth here. That would be very, very great. Wellspring to trap this guy and then go for that fantastic Torrential Pump is an option as well. I do have the Crispin here. Okay. That means I can... yeah, I think I will. I don't have any ways to retreat. I have like Iron Leaves. Only 1 retreat cost. It absorbs all the grass energies though. So maybe it's for the better that we just attach here and come swinging in with the Iron Leaves, right? There's like an easy pickings here on this situation. 1, 2, and 3. Iron Leaves, ready to go. We also have a Crispin. We've already accelerated energies, so maybe we wait for that until next turn. Or we just do it right now. Wellspring is very important as well. I'll stop down a Wellspring. I'll go for the Crispin here. And I'll get myself Water Energy and any other energy. Fighting Energy could be important, although Fighting Energy very important for the Raging Bolt. But on the other hand, this guy will not be able to attack. Yeah, but I think I'll just take the Fighting Energy. Safest approach. Cards in the hand is going to be the Fighting Energy. And we're going to be accelerating the Water type energy on this fella. If I draw into another like Crispin, that's going to be fantastic. We have an energy for next turn. And we're going to be taking 2 prize cards as well. Look at that. Raging Bolt doing what it's capable of doing. Just taking easy prize cards very quickly. Watching from New York. Thoughts on Eaton's Typhlosion with 2 cannon? Eaton's Typhlosion still struggles against Dragapult, so that's like tricky. I probably would not... if you go for like 1 prize archetypes, I would focus on stuff like Alakazam with 2 cannon. Festival Lead, even though like those also struggle inherently against Dragapult, they are way better positioned. Eaton's Typhlosion does have the advantage of like hitting stuff for weakness. Think about Teal Mask, Ogre Bonds, think about Mega Excadrill, all that stuff. Lone Dreepy against the world, what's gonna happen? Candy is already in the discard pile, so not a lot's gonna happen there. Raging Bolt seems like a deck that struggles against 1 prize archetypes. There's also in this deck an Iron Crown. Iron Crown is an interesting one. It is able to like snipe 50 damage to 2 of the opponent's Pokemon very easily. That means if like there's something on the bench, or if 2 Pokemon on the bench take about 2 Applins, you can actually be having a great advantage right there. Okay, is this the game? Did they, do nothing? I'll just retreat and just knock this guy out, right? Raging Bolt time. Let's go for that Bellowing Thunder. Like, look at that. 350. I'm just gonna be merciful and just slap the classic 70 damage. And the game's over. I could have gone for the overkill on the Dreepy, but who cares? Okay, that's the first victory of this live stream. So hopefully you guys are having a fantastic day. What do you think about Pull Blaziken? I think Blaziken version is better positioned. Because I don't like the Dusknoir build in the mirror match. And the Blaziken build has a lot of great things going for it. With that ability of Blaziken, you can get multiple energies into play. Which really helps out if you want to be going for some Monkey Dory wars. And Monkey Dory is still the deck, actually still the card to beat. Monkey Dory being played in Dragapult. Monkey Dory being played in Grimmsnarl. Monkey Dory being played in even sub-specific Slowking decks. Monkey Dory being played in Zoroark. Yeah, it's just the Monkey Dory world. That's where we're at the moment. Also, if we take a look at the decks being played in this format, like I would say 50% will be Dragapult. Let's be honest, like 40%. Maybe we can do like a prediction of how much percentage specific decks will be. But yeah, all of these decks, also Mega Absolbox, is playing the Monkey Dory. Monkey Dory everywhere. That's pretty much what it is. So if you have any questions about this Pitch Black format, about the new season, about the World Championships, about Pokemon XP, you name it. It is all up to you. Just let me know the questions and I can hopefully answer them as good as possible. Mega Kangaskhan Wall. Is that also a good deck? Yeah, it seemed like fighting opponents is taking a little bit longer than usual. Also, yeah, Mega Kangaskhan was able to get 2nd place. It was Mega Kangaskhan with Hero Escape, a crazy amount of Jumbo Ice Cream, and 4 Crispins to power up your Monkey Doors. The reason why I do not like an archetype like that is Crushing Hammer is really scary. Really scary. Watchtower Disruption, also really scary. All of these scary situations. Okay, we found an opponent. Let's do this. Alright. Yeah, I'm also like always taking a look at the meta game from play.limitlesstcg.com, limitlesstcg.com, trainerhill.com, over on X, also a great social media platform. I think most of the Pokemon TCG community is over there, as well as like I would say Instagram. Yeah, definitely taking a look at that Tournament of Doom last chance qualifier. It's really important to see that data. If I take a look at the list we are currently playing, For the people that were wondering, I can actually put it on screen. If you want to see, watch along with me, it is currently this archetype. So that is the 60 we're playing. It got 3rd place in the Tournament of Doom last chance qualifier. So lots of Meowth, so you don't want to start with that. Luckily, you're able to get rid of that through the means of the Area Zero Chimpao combo. And with 4 Kangaskhan, you usually start with 1, which is always great. Iron Crown in this 60. Okay. Leading off with a Water Energy. Yeah. Run Errant. Let's see how it goes. We have a Meowth. That's not really where we need to be, if I'm being honest. Grass Energy could allow us to like absorb energies. Water Energy. It's not looking good. Serrano, what could Serrano do for us? It can provide Latias and then trap the opponent. We have a lot of E-switches, by the way. 1 water type energy. I think I'll just stick around with a grass energy on the Mega Kangaskhan. Yeah, it's not great. It's definitely not great. I'll have to end the turn right here. Only Kangaskhan in the active position. It could be, we could be seeing our demise right here. Iron Crown, yeah, to just knock out like 50 HP Pokemon, like double Abra. I would say, what else? Double Applin, Goldeen and Applin. Have you decided which archetype you're taking to Worlds? No, I have not decided. Hi, there's also Uncle Twister Pokemon. How is it going with training? Yeah, it's going okay. I have been practicing with almost all the decks out there, so I will know the strengths and weaknesses of all of them. I've been playing this game for 15 years, so it's all gonna come down to the last couple of weeks to see which decks are trending. Also, I have some cool ace-pack cards running around locally here to just consider what we're gonna have to do here. Okay, 1 Drillbur. What can we do? Meowth Boss, Cypher Maniac. Interesting. There's also only 1 Beldum, so that is great. Maybe I will go with... I want to like launch an attack with Crispin. I could do that. I could do that. Launching an attack. First of all, let's go with Run Errant. Okay. There's no other way to do this, but I've drawn so many like awkward cards, so I'm just gonna go with a fantastic Crispin and then try to E-switch those energies onto something else. If I can get rid of this Drillbur with the energy already, at least we have done something right. Okay, let's go Crispin. Get some energies on Psychic and Fighting. Yeah. This in hand. The water energy is intriguing as well, though. Because then I can E-switch. But I also need Crispin at the same time. Yeah, I think I'll just put the water energy here. I can E-switch that off later or stretch it back if I want to. If this guy goes down, it's also going to be bad. They will need to have some real luck with their Metal Makers. Only 1 Metal Maker at the moment. Raging Bolt right here to follow up. This is okay. I don't know if they're going to be playing any Disruption. Typically, these kind of decks just play 1 special red card, so that's fine. Yeah, it's just going to be a Kangaskhan going wild with 300 damage. Yeah. It's, it doesn't play Iron Boulder. The Iron Crown is just there to knock out Abras and Apples. More Kangaskhan's. Okay. Let's see. Can they find 4 energies from a Metal Maker to KO this Kangaskhan? If not, we will need to get enough energies into play to go for Bellowing Thunder. That's going to be the main objective. Hard Retreat Glass Trumpet is an option. Hard Retreat, attach of the turn. Yeah, the Metal Makers, let's see how they didn't even evolve. Maybe they're going to go for Call for Family. Not even no energies? There's Mega Axkrill is not even a real deck. What is this? What is this? We just attack with Kangaskhan, nothing else. Call for your family, man. I can Meowth and just knock out... Can I knock something else? A Hard Retreat, Glass Trumpet. Oh, there's a Boss's Orders. Cool. We do have a Z's Tranquility. That can allow us to switch instantly. Or I can Crispin. Meowth, Crispin. I know there's still a Fighting Energy and a Lightning Energy. E-switches. Okay. Interesting. I think going for another... I could still like draw more cards here. Meowth, E-switch. If I had another energy, the E-switch would have been great here. guess I will go for Meowth. Crispin, I guess. Keep doing this. Keep doing this. Yo, this is my last Crispin. That means there's gonna be 2 Crispins prized. Interesting. Let's go Crispin time. This one, this one. I probably would love to keep a Grass Energy just in case. Get this Lightning Energy away. I do have like Glass Trumpet and all that good stuff, so maybe this is better, right? Drawing Grass Energy is also good. I'll just go focus with this. Put this one in hand. Accelerating Energy. Attachment of turn. There's still Glass Trumpet capabilities and E-Switch capabilities, so that's gonna be fantastic to have the back-to-back attack going. I don't know if they're gonna focus this guy. That would be very sad, but on the other hand, we're still good. Bellowing Thunder. Say goodbye to your Drillbur. Boom. Okay. Another prize card taken for Raging Bolt. Hello, Crispin, coming just in time. What do you see next 2 or 3 sets from now? Next 2 or 3 sets? Or what I intend to play? I think like Mega Rayquaza looks fun, aggressive, I like that. Can you play Poltnor? That's what I play, so I'm trying to learn. Maybe we're gonna start out with like, if this Raging Bolt deck actually loses, we're gonna swap probably to Zoroark first. To Cannon Zam seems really strong. Yeah, it seems pretty okay. So let's see here. Can this Mega Excadrill get 5 energies attached? That's the question you need to ask yourself. If this guy's knocked out, I can Stretcher. I can Cypher Maniac. I can have a Raging Bolt knocking out the Mega Excadrill instantly. Oh, another call for family? Really? Yo. More family has been called. They can still like attack with Metangs, I guess, but more Crispins? Should we go for more Crispins? Probably. Yeah, I could like switch, draw more cards, swing with this guy instead. Keep this guy, but this is a 3 prizer, right? So let's just attach this over here. And do I need anything else? More energies? Sure. I can only get one. 1 to hand. That's really sad. Like, that was a wasted Crispin. I should have known. I have, like, wasted so many stuff already. So much stuff has been lost so far. Boom. Yeah, we do have a Stretcher. We have Cypher Maniac. So there's a lot of things that we could go. Maybe Lightning Energy over here. It's another Crispin. Whatever. So much Crispin, man. Yeah. Haven't seen such a break for Mega Excadrill yet. Yeah. People miss my raps. Yeah. It's been quite a while since I did the raps. Which deck do you suggest for a beginning trainer? A beginning trainer could definitely utilize a deck like Mega Lucario. What other decks are very, very easy to play? Let me just take a look at my agenda. Maybe in an Alakazam deck, drawing cards, slapping huge damage. Hydrapple also seems to be kind of an okay deck for beginning players. Not a lot of mistakes can be made right there. There's the Mega Excadrill. If it ever attacks, we can... Like at this point, we need Latias, and at one point, Boss's Orders as well. Oh, special red card. Eek. Okay, we have the Latias at least. We have the Serrano. Yeah, this guy can attack us. There's still a world where we can lose this because of the 1 prize Metagross. And they also can come back with Mega Skarmory. Definitely gonna get that situation reverted. We have Serrano here, so that's kind of cool. I will focus on Serrano. Getting ourselves Pheasantipity. And this is a 3 prize Pokemon, so we'll have to worry about that as well. We will get ourselves... I have a Raging Bolt as well. I haven't seen any grass energy, so that's like the hilarious part about all of this. And maybe a Meowth. I also want to have some energies into play. Are there any grass energies in the discard pile? No, there are not. Sad. Sad news indeed. One Meowth right there. I think these are gonna have to be the cards that are gonna have to do it here. Although Meowth also really good. We do have a Stretcher. Stretcher could get back. I think the Raging Bolt situation definitely is mandatory, so I'll just lead up with these. Go with some fast capabilities. Let's go. We have a Crispin. Currently not able to play that though. Okay. Maybe an additional Kang for later. We need like Glass Trumpet, swing with the Raging Bolt. I don't know if they will have Bulbasaur's in that hand. Lead up with this. Lead up with that. Stretcher as well. For fighting type energy. I hopefully will find my lightning type energy. If not, it's gonna have to be E-switch capabilities. And I also want to have like a lot of grass energies in play as well. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Run Errant on top of this. Lots of crazy cards. If they have Stretcher, they can like Metagross again, I would say. 5 heads? What? Okay, the cool thing is that I could still Bosses orders the Genesect if I can find Teal Mask Ogerpon and enough grass energies. There's enough Colress Pokemon on the field to go for like... Do you think Honchkrow has a place in the current meta? Honchkrow has a spot in the meta, I would say, but still difficult. How many energies would I need to knock this guy out? Was it 5 energies? Yeah, 5 energies to knock out this Mega Excadrill. Luckily, I can promote Kang. There's still a Boss's Orders capability. Do they have a second copy of Special Red card? That would be very annoying. But this deck probably only plays 1 copy, tries to focus on consistency. Yeah, Honchkrow has a spot in the meta, but it's a little more difficult. Yeah, they are not in the best position at the moment, unfortunately. I'm sorry. So our game plan will be... there is a switch, okay. Switch for what? Maximum drilling. Okay, cool. We have Kangaskhan, we have Faz, we have Crispin. We need to get as many energies into play as possible. We can Cypher Maniac for Glass Trumpet shenanigans. Yeah, this deck is playing double Glass Trumpets. But there's the Area 0. Really important. I will have to get rid of Clefairy. Although Clefairy would E-switch. There's no Clefairy E-switch boss. Also capability. Get rid of this. Yeah, I'll just get rid of these. Is that a capability? I think I'm just gonna try and go for the one-shot here, right? Steel Mask Ogerpon. Can you do something for me? Unfair Snap also still part of the equation. 6 grass energies lurking around in that deck. Insane. Okay, we widen up. And Area 0 is now in play. Latias is also in play. I need to get as many energies on board as possible. We already have the E-switch, so probably gonna be going for Flip the Script first. More E-switches. Where are my grass energies? That's kind of nasty. With double Glass Trumpet, can I get there? How many energies in the discard pile? 5. Are there even 2 copies of Glass Trumpet in here? 2 copies of Glass Trumpet. Okay. That means 5 energies. 5 energies is the knockout. That's all I needed to know. So it's gonna be Meowth. That's right. Go for Cyber Maniac. I haven't seen any grass energies, like so crazy. Cyber Maniac getting ourselves. Look at that. Glass Trumpets. Insane. We draw them out with Run Errant. And we Glass Trumpet on our Pokemon. Okay, we definitely need the Lightning type energy. The rest is irrelevant. We Glass Trumpet again. Energy here. Energy there. We E-switch the Lightning energy onto Raging Bolt. And now we can safely retreat. And I have not seen Grass energies throughout this entire game. But you see how powerful that the Glass Trumpet actually is. Insane. That is kind of impressive. Glass Trumpet doing the job. All these meows coming into clutch. And the Excadrill goes down nicely. Play a Fanrodom based deck to win worlds with various support around it. Yeah, the problem is Watchtower, right? Fanrodom also has low HP. Phantom Diveable, Frostlessable, if that's even if those are even words, you can understand. So Raging Bolt does it again. 2 victories for this Raging Bolt deck. Let's continue on. Have not used Iron Crowns at all. Is it the Iron Crowns damage or damage counters? Good question. Yeah, it's damage. This isn't affected by weakness, resistance, or any effects on those Pokemon. Does that mean you can hit through stuff like Shaman? Because that is an effect. I will definitely need to know that. Tails never fails. Iron Crown EX. Shaman? The ruling. I need to know. Maybe someone in the live chat can help out with that. Do you want to go first? Yeah, sure. Maybe I can find Grass energies this time around. Have you played against Festival Elite? Yeah. Do you stream on Twitch? I do not. I only stream on YouTube at the moment. This would have been better. Ugh. Not really where we need to be. Ultra Ball. I'll get rid of this. Get rid of balls. Maybe a Meowth, right? Because I do have Serrano for next turn, so I'll focus on that. Let's get Teal Mask Ogerpon ready to go. And some Teal Dances. Let's go. Which decks are playing Latias? Area 0 could definitely help. I have an additional attachment that I'll wait. Or do I attach it already? Nah, I'll wait. I have E-switches in the deck as well, so... The problem is, like, Iron Crown goes through Shaman and Robsky. Yeah. That's cool. It can also hit Terra Pokemon on the bench. It's cool. Yeah. That's what I thought. Like, Iron Crowns, definitely an interesting pick. I'm not gonna lie. So, we need to trap our fellow Slowking player. Slowking can do that crazy shenanigans with Kyurem. Kangaskhan in the active position. There's a lot of 2-prize Pokemon in this archetype as well. They currently have not found an energy, so that at least is good. Did they burn? Yeah, they burned the Lily. That means they have potentially another Lily, or did they already play the Lily? They have to pay attention here. I was checking out the live chat. No energies in play. Hilariously good. Here we go with the Teal Dance. I will actually... the Teal Dance was probably the mistake here. Yeah, probably. Oh, the E-switch. Never punished, because I can E-switch onto my good friend Wellspring. So what do we need? Kangaskhan. This guy. We started with no Lat, yes? So there's that. Let's get these on board. I do need to buy myself some time here, so I will just slap this down. Slap this down. I will E-switch onto the Wellspring. Should have saved that energy, but yeah. Never punished, as we know. Slapping this guy down. Not gonna slap down the Kangaskhan quite yet. I don't need it at this point. I can, however, bump this stadium already. I don't know with Academy at Night. If they can launch an attack here, they would need energies in this card. I probably don't think so. So I will just stop here. And then afterwards, I'll go Area 0 Meowth, a big Lily, and slap, hopefully, this Mega Kangaskhan out of existence if I can. Can I even do that at this point? Probably not, right? I don't have enough energies in play, and maybe I'll draw into like Ultra Balls. Yeah, Zam and unevolved apples, that's the thing. Hey Zapdos, have you ever tried straight to cannon? Push you up to 1670? Okay. Josh, I'm a huge fan, but we have to admit that list needs a shaman, unfortunately. If you go in some regional in Brazil, can I give you a big hug? Of course you can. If I ever make it to Brazil. I have not played a tournament in 15 years in Brazil, so maybe one day. Maybe when... We'll see how this goes. Are they playing Secret Box? Are they playing Prime Catcher? Are they playing Switch House? They can, of course, keep drawing cards to run errand, which is kind of annoying. They have Cypher Maniac. They can draw the cards. There's going to be a Telepath energy as well. Should I Balsus orders the Latias here? Do they keep it in the active position? Can I actually knock this Kangaskhan out? Is that hard to pull off? They're just setting themselves up, don't they? First of all, let's focus on this. Then utilize my Meowth situation. They don't have balls, so I can safely set up my Kangaskhan here. I can Crispin and get rid of both of these at the same time, but maybe I just... If this guy evolves as well, it's going to be kind of tricky. I can Crispin, get rid of the Slowking already. Or sob him again and get rid of the Kangaskhan first. Interesting, right? Cypher... I don't even have Lilies in this deck, right? It's just Cypher Maniac and Crispins. Are there no Lilies in this deck? Really? Yeah, it's true. No Lilies in this deck. Crispin? Yeah, I guess it's gonna have to be a Crispin. Yeah. Okay, then. Sob again. Or Crispin, Sob, and then Boss. Try to get multiple Pokemon down at the same time. Serrano can technically get myself Pokemon I really don't need. Or in a very awkward position, by the way. I could Boss trap Latias so they don't draw more cards. Yeah, that's maybe the better out. I don't want them to draw more cards. Let's just focus on this Latias. Keep trapping that one. And crisping a bit. We have interesting scenarios. We still have one additional boss. But this is a scary matchup. I don't have Shaman. I don't want to to keep drawing cards, right? There is a Tiger X51V saying that they love the channel and the energy that I bring. So that's much appreciated. What are they going to do now? Switch! They have the switch set. They have to switch to the Kangaskhan. Now they can draw more cards. Yeah, that's one switch down though. And the Lily. Yo. They need energy and Pokepad. How many Pokepads have they? This is a bad matchup, I would say. Double Pokepad down, Ultra Ball down. Maybe we're in luck. If this guy sticks around, I can Crispin the Slowking with energies. But I probably will get knocked out here, right? But what then? I would need to find Unfair Stamp. Fast coming on board. Maybe it's a good sign. Maybe not. I didn't knock anything out. And if this guy... They have an energy. Yeah, Slowking. Do they have the correct Pokemon though? They can cure him. Cure him is not going to cut it. Metagross will cut it though. Maybe they don't have an Ultra Ball or a Pokepad in that hand. Ah, I'm scared. I'm scared. Goodbye, my precious Wellspring. I think this will be the deck. Slowking will be able to KO Wellspring, Ogerpon, or maybe not. Depends on which attacker they put on top of the deck. Interesting. Interesting indeed. If they discard all their energies, go for the cure and play, we can stop them, which is great. We'll see. They did burn one switch already, so that's at least nice to see. What? We're still alive? What? Okay, we have Serrano, but that's really not gonna do a lot for us. Oh, stop this guy. Crispin attack. Slap down the Kang for sure. I could like Crispin onto Raging Bolt and knock this guy out, but with that much draw power and Fez, I will most likely get destroyed anyway. So maybe the best plan of action is to go for a fantastic Torrential Pump. And the Slowpoke gets knocked out. I don't even know if that's the greatest decision ever. Interesting. Attacking with Lily's Clefairy and then utilizing Sop for later. Yeah, this is okay, I think. My Balsasaurus is still in there, so I think I'll focus on this. I'll put this one into the hands. And I'll just attack with Clefairy here. Yeah. Save my... If I then draw into a Meowth or an Ultra Ball, I can boss stall maybe the Kangaskhan and maybe win the prize race that way. 200! Let's go. Don't know if it'll get us anywhere. Could have like... the Sop is really important though. If a Slowpoke comes on board and I can have like some Glass Trumpet switches combo, then maybe we have something. They didn't go for the blind Seek Inspiration. Slowking's gone. They need Wondrous Patch, Slowking, Pokepad, and an energy card. They're definitely gonna get that. That's fine. Now the question becomes, is their Metagross prized? Are they playing two copies of Metagross? Is my Lily's Clefairy getting knocked out? Can I, after an attack, spawn Meowth to Boss Trap something like a Fez? Fez will not be sufficient though. No, Fez will not be sufficient. Because of the fact that I need 3 prize cards and then 2 prize cards. How can I get this to work? We can sub the Latias and then go for Torrential Pump and take 3 prize cards like that. That is an option. If they do not play another switch out. The long neck guy is strong? Yeah, but I cannot find my energy cards. I like have some trouble with that. My main plan at the moment is to like boss trap. This guy can attack. This guy can technically also attack. Yeah, boss trap, Latias. How many energies right there? They can like slowly attach time and time again. But I also have access to Unfair Stamp. Yeah, I will have to like slowly sob the Latias. But I already wasted 1 copy of Boss's Orders. They did find a switch instantly. Maybe I should have waited. What now? Run Errant strikes again to draw a bazillion cards. They have 9 cards in hand. An Unfair Stamp. If I find E-Switch, Water Energy, and Boss, that would be amazing. Together with an Unfair Stamp. Is that too much to ask? Probably. Goodbye, Clefairy. You have done your job. I would need to boss stall, right? What attack are they going for? Metagross? Yeah, goodbye, Clefairy. If I need to save my boss to knock out a Kangaskhan. Right? So I need to like boss trap something like Latias until it has 100 HP remaining. Can I actually buy that many turns? That is the question, right? Because they can slowly start attaching to the Latias. Do they even have that many energies? Probably. Grass type energy. Let's go. Utilizing this first. We have a stretcher. Can get back Meowth for the boss's orders play, so that's at least good. Maybe I can find Unfair Stam, that would be even better. No Unfair Stam though. Yeah, not good. Definitely not. I can definitely knock out the Slowking again. But they have Wondrous Patches and all that stuff remaining. I didn't find Unfair Stam. I could still Serrano to find Fez. I don't think... do they have 3 energies in that hand? I don't know. My main objective is buying time, sobbing around. If I sob and knock out the Kangaskhan, can they have like all of these Slowkings instantly? One Stretcher played, one Slowking in the discard pile. They can technically evolve all of these guys and then it's gonna be very bad for us. Yeah. It's gonna have to be boss's orders on the Latias. Retreating into this guy. Patch up the turn. If I draw into a water energy at one point, I maybe need more boss's orders, right? Because at this point, our objective is to sub, and then go for the fantastic Torrential Pump to take 3 prize cards and then try and do it again. But at that point, they're just gonna power up their Slowkings, right? But if an Unfair Stam cannot be played any longer. Oh, scary. Our hand is not great. Hi, just wanted to say congrats on getting so far. Thank you, Yorit V. Thank you for being here. We could have swung with the Teal Mask Ogupon. Scoop up Cyclone. Yeah. Lockdown is the only thing I can think of. They don't have bench space for something like Meowth to find it, so they don't have draw power, so just gonna have to give myself some more time. Oh, Prime Catcher! Yay! That's insane. Okay. How do we deal with this? Yo, Prime Catcher. Yo, Prime Catcher and Switch, so that's double switch outs. That's the only thing I could have... Did you lock a deck in for Worlds? I have not. 200 people watching, by the way. Thank you all very much for being here. We have been playtesting with a lot of decks the last couple of weeks. Today on the menu is... We started with Raging Bolt. And we'll make our way to other decks. We're also going to be playing the fantastic Zoroark deck up next. Because I probably will lose at this point. Looking at the situation. They're going to knock out like my Kangaskhan with like Metagross once again. Like Prime Catcher. I don't have an additional boss. Like ball strapping until they deck out. All my bosses are gone. What now? Unfair Stamp Sop and then taking down 2 Slowkings at the same time is an option, but with both Kangaskhan and Fez on board, I don't believe I have a win out. The Prime Pressure. Can we find the list anywhere? It is the 3rd place list on play.luminostcg.com. Go to visit that website, filter on tournaments. It's the Tournament of Doom Last Chance Qualifier. If you want, yeah, you can also see that a lot of these lists have been performing really well. What do we do now? What do we do now? Slowking has been on a tear. There's not a lot we can do against this situation. Huh. Sobbing did not help. We do have a Kangaskhan. Gonna have to be Serrano. And then Serrano will find Fez, Meowth, all of this. Still have an Iron Leaves. Raging Bolt's probably not gonna be the perfect play. Let's get these. Draw power, and hopefully we will find Unfair Stam. That would be like crazy good. Could have. Come on, man. We need Unfair Stamp to make a chance. Stand a chance. We have Wellspring. Can KO some of these Pokemon. They would need to find their last stretcher. Maybe they whiff it. Right? Right. Probably not. But yeah. The best plan of action, 120. If we survive, miraculously, I can take care of double Slowking. I could have attacked it, but what's the chance? They need Stretcher at this given point. They don't have the Stretcher, maybe the second Metagross, right? There are 2 Metagross in the discard pile. They need exactly Stretcher, right? So Cypher Maniac cannot work. They need exactly Stretcher. If they... ah, man, they had it all. They had it all. Yeah, there's also like a lot of cards left in their deck. How long have you been playing the Pokemon TCG? For 15 years. Yeah, Raging Bolt has a very, very hard time up against this Slowking deck. Okay, next deck on the menu will be End's Zoroark. For the people that were wondering, I'll put the list up on screen very, very shortly. Okay, it is now on screen. So this is the 60 we're rocking with. Also did really well in these last couple of events. It actually was able to secure a fantastic position throughout online events. If I'm taking a look at Zoroark, it actually was first out of 244 players. So that's definitely doing something right. Come on, opponent. Yeah, it's still looking for an opponent. Crazy. So we have not a lot of disruption, only special red card, but we do have Zerosic, which can also be considered disruption. Okay. Let's do this. Opponent has been found. Now we're playing Zoroark. They always have it. Insane. What are your considerations for Worlds? Currently, there's like... What deck am I playing? Zoroark going first. I'm actually doubting, right? There's so many great decks. Zoroark, Dragapult. Definitely not Mega Excadrill. Not too high on that one. But yeah, there's a lot of great decks to choose from. I don't want to be playing Dragapult because I don't like mirror matches, but sometimes it's like the best deck. Sup from Vancouver. It's extra early for a Sunday. Extra early and you woke up. That's amazing. We're up against Ogie Dogie. It's been a while since we've seen that. Buddy Buddy Poffin. Let's get our good friends together here. We can item block or start swinging instantly. Munkidori is important. Yveltal Petron's also important. Yeah, I'll just get all these Zoroas out in time. Let's go. Triple Zoroa. See how it goes. Hi from Greece. What do you think of Mega Excadrill going into World? It's a strong deck. I prefer the Heroescape build over the Trolley build. Trolley build feels kind of meh. If you like go first, you get item lock. Really bad. Morty's Conviction instantly. Can I knock out this Ogie Dogie? Like leading off with Zekrom feels pretty good. Definitely if they have like Air Balloon and Zoroark attacking. We will have Peturant capabilities, draw ourselves to the active position, and then hopefully find... We have Ends PP up an energy card. I mean, we need to find 2 energy cards. We will have triple Zoroark to do it. If not, there's still Ultra Ball capabilities for a Budu, I guess. Yeah, more Ogie Dogies. How much damage? 170. It's like not really the damage output you need, right? We can Yveltal Lunatone as well. Is an option. There is Zoroark already. Insane. Serrano. How about Zoroark, and Peturant? Slapping Out Meowth and Fez are like really bad options. Even like Peturant is a bad option in this matchup. I will just grab myself an army of Zoroark. This one. Look at that. What are we looking for? It's gonna be darkness type energies. Lily's Determination could also work. Yveltal. Push myself into the active position. No, it's gonna have to be more draw power. Pokepad goes away. There is an energy card. Okay, that's kind of cool. That means I can trade. Get rid of this energy. Then go for an Ends PP up. Get the energy onto the Zoroark. Get the Petrand up in the active position. Yveltal also kind of important, but I probably want some Monkey Dory action. Yeah, I'll get rid of Fez and Zorua. And set up some Monkey Dories. Sounds like a plan. And the only thing I need is energies at the point. We can already tank up some hits. This is gonna slap 170 if they find the Prism energy though. Maybe I should have like not slapped down the Petrand quite yet. Our supporter was Serrano, but I did find a Lily's Determination. Greets from Flanders. Greens from Ohio. What Zoroark list are you playing? Greens from Belgium. Like, cool. Thanks everybody for being here. I just hope the opponent does not have a Prism Energy Balls, otherwise my Petrand goes down quite easily. Yveltal trapping is definitely an option. I don't know if they're playing physical copies of Switch, so that's kind of good. I know that Lunatone can. They have Prism Energy, probably Balls as well. Pokepad. I still have my Balsasaurus in this 60. The 60 that we are currently playing has in total 3 copies of the Balsasaurus, as you can see here. We have the Book of Transformation as well, so we can technically remove our Pokemon if everything comes to shove. Zekrom being knocked out is actually not good. We will be able to knock this guy out. We will have Disruption as well. Interesting. Patrat. That is annoying. And the Balsasaurus, man. They had the nuts, man. Sure. Do what you feel like is right. The good punch. Yveltal trapping. At one point, it will have to come down to that, though. Like, if they have a lot of cards in hand, Zerosic, Yveltal trapping, maybe dag them out. We do have some time left, so that's good at least. Going after this guy, this only slaps 170. So I would need to find, like, these Binding Mochis don't do anything. I would need to, like... Oh, there's an energy card. Okay. If I knock this guy out, they're forced to find another Prism Energy, right? If I boss this guy, they need to, like, re-establish. But they have... Terragon. Interesting. We still have a lot of cards, so I think I'll just go with this. Lily's Determination, knock this guy out. We have Secret Box, we have Balsasaurus and stuff for later. I'll get another energy in the discard pile. I don't have like sniping capability. There's no Dermanitan in this deck, by the way. If you were wondering. Cards we don't need to see any longer. We're gonna see a lot of cards here, so that's great. Ends Castle will be useful. I can still item lock at one point. Buddy Puff, not necessary. I'll just Night Joker. For a fantastic 250 damage output. The Patrol will be annoying because I cannot move around damage counters, but they need a 2-shot. And I need... Yeah, there's Serrano. This is going to be an interesting situation. It is going to be a present membership from Jorid V. Thank you for that. Appreciate it a ton. Yeah, I didn't have to play the patch down. I know. But yeah, I didn't think the opponent would have everything. Like, some of these lists are playing Judge, so kind of awkward. Probably should have stick around with like my Zoroarks, not slap down patch. But yeah. Gwen. They will draw... Yeah, Gwen and the Okidogi deck. Interesting. I can also not Mugidori. That's kind of sad. I will need to boss this guy. But my plan will be if they like not have Prism Energy, they're only gonna slap 70. They have Prism Energy, of course. I can also just knock out all the Okidogis time and time again. They will need to be forced. And at one point I can special red card, right? Transformation Tome. Item lock. Maybe patch. Focus on the patch. I don't know if they're playing switch outs, right? They're playing probably Air Balloon, but no switch outs. So what we could do... There's a good punch. Like, even the Petrand combo with the Petrand is gonna be quite annoying to deal with. Because they have... How many energies here? 4 in the discard pile. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. Buddy Puffin. Here we go. Ends PP up. There we go. There we go. Ends castle. Retreating. Do I need more cards? More cards are good though. Lots of energies. I want to save these energies, by the way. Yeah. Maybe one more in the discard pile. That is okay. I will have to like play a special red card very soon, by the way. We have Stretcher, Transformation Tome, can transform us into Petrant, into Yveltal situations to get rid of the Barbaracle at one point. Yeah, doing it again. It's like one prize at a time. Really, really slow. Problem is, if Petrant's around, they only need 2 Balsasaurs to win this game. In my experiencing Mega Extra recently, and my worst matchups have been Cerulege. You're not gonna see Cerulege, don't worry. Mega Lucario, Alakazam, Zoroark, Honchkrow, Mega Chandler, and Blazikenbolt. 4 Ice Creams on Heroescape. Heroescape in Zoroark, imagine. Okay. Do you have Balsasaurs or not? If you have, we have special red card. Maybe we need another Prism Energy as well. Oh, there it is. At one point, these Prism Energies will stop, though. They're probably going to boss up Zoroark. They cannot keep doing this time and time again. They're going to run out of Prism Energies. Or Ogidogis. Whatever happens first. Their Taragon is also gone. If we can keep attacking Ogidogis, that's going to be great. They can knock this guy out if they want to. They could. This Patrat is annoying, though. If I was having access to, like, Monkey Dories, that would be great. This blocks damage counters from being moved. What are they gonna do? A big Zerosic. Oh, Blood Moon, Ursaluna. Yowza. Yeah, that can definitely get the job done at one point. If we do have some damage already, maybe we should target that one down first. If we target this guy down. This has a 4 retreat cost, by the way. Boss's orders. How do we deal with this? They have only 17 cards left in deck. Okay. Do this again. Zoroark time. Yeah, at this point, I'm obligated. Do we need to discard more cards? I have everything I need at the moment. I can special red card. Hope they don't draw into an energy. 7 energies into this crap pile. That's maybe like my best out. Special red card and attack. Yeah, that is my game plan. I have Secret Box that I could do something with. There is Black Belt, Pecharan, Zerosic, also interesting. But I don't want to draw more cards. I want them to deck out at one point, so I'll just focus on a Night Joker real quick. Go for that Rampaging Thunder. And see if they actually have energies to do something. That's the second Balsasaur that's gone, by the way. 1 energy. I have Balsasaur strapping, which is my next plan, I would say. If they have an energy, at least. 9 energies. That's 11 energies. 11 energies. Battle Cage. Yeah, Battle Cage and Patrat. That's like a little bit overkill. Let's hope the special red card sticks around. Fighting Gong. Do they have the energy? They have the energy, but can they back it up? Can they back? They need another boss on top of that, because this guy is only gonna slap 100 damage. More draw power. That's maybe like 10 energies, 12. How many energies did they play? Maybe like also a legacy energy could come into fruition. At this point, they have drawn a lot of cards, so there's also capability like boss with Yveltal. See if they're playing any switch out or not. Then I can boss, go for some trapping with Yveltal for a couple of turns. What now? Do they even have an energy? Like, that's 12 energies. And Terragon gone, and Stretcher gone. Zoroark number 2 appears. Interesting. I could just blow this guy up, right? A Prism energy on the Zoroark. And Illuvia's Determination. They have, like, literally everything. What should I go for? Secret Box, Zoroark. They are gonna swing with 70 damage. That means they can get away with it by playing another Terragon, but they need like energies as well. This one is gonna be from hand. I don't know if they're gonna have a Terragon at all. Binding Mochi. Trapping with Clutch. 11 cards left. How many times can I clutch? This guy can clutch 6 times. Maybe that is the win out. Maybe that, if I can just boss this guy and knock it out. I don't know if they're playing a regular copy of Switch. They probably will, as this guy is playing, has a 4 retreat cost, right? So they probably are playing a Switch out. So I'm not going to be going with that. I will just boss up this guy. Slap down the Ant's Castle. Attachment of the turn here. Retreat ourselves. Right here. I don't need more cards. I want sometimes to like deck them out. I will have the capability to do that with the Transformation Tome. Night Joker. Knock him out. A Rampaging Thunder. So they would need Boss and Terragon at the same time. Impossible. Let's go. Another Boss. Fantastic. Fantastic. I could still have 170 damage, but that's not enough to take care of Zoroark. And Zoroark's still alive. Alive and cooking. 227 people watching. Amazing to see that. Hopefully you're having a fantastic Sunday. Pheasant Tome. Now, I'll wait. I have more cards in deck. They have the Terragon, right? So this is the moment we have been waiting for, right? They can Terragon. Get a lot of stuff back, like Ogie Dogies and energies. I'm still afraid of them having a switch, right? Yeah. Lunar Cycle. They have another Ogie Dogie. Battle Cage. More Battle Cages. Legacy Energy. Okay. Even if I would knock this guy out. Even if I would knock this guy out. They would need their last Prism Energy and Boss's Orders. At this point, I'm gonna have to try. Yeah, even if I knock this guy out, I'm gonna be in trouble. Maybe I should have tested out the clutch combo beforehand. 170. Even if I knock this guy out, if they have a Prism Energy or a Terragon, I lose. What would you guys do? That's 14 energies in play. Terragon gone as well. Blood Moon in the discard pile. Are they playing another Terragon? That is the question. Should I knock this Ogie Dogie out? The other one slaps 170, so I guess it makes the most sense. They would also need... Boss trapping or not? That is the question. I don't know. I really don't know. Let us lead off with a trait. I could Zoroark and swing with that. Then they have not a lot of options remaining. Maybe that is the better plan. But I also do not have my stadium. So I will need to stretch her my Peturant. Interesting. I'll try something. I'll go for Peturant. Like the trapping, I'm still convinced that they are playing one copy of Switch. I'll go with the Zoroark and blow up the Ogie Dogie. Yeah. They would need like a lot. They would need like 3 energies. Even if I don't take any prize cards right here, it's still gonna be fine. Lilies and all that. Boss's Orders gone as well. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Fly over here because this guy's already damaged, so they can just boss this guy up. I will just go for the Night Joker. I have more cards left in deck than my opponent. Rampaging Thunder. So they would need the exact copy of triple energy in hand, Blood Moon, and Pulse. That is a lot to pull off, for sure. I can still not like Munkidori. I think the trapping is an okay situation. Yeah, and I'm not playing Darmanitan, by the way. They are playing Terragon. That means they are slapping a lot of damage, right? I think we're knocked out. Oh, they have another Prism Energy? Do they have another Prism Energy? That's 170. 170, 190. Still not a KO. Probably should have... With Terragon, can you only get Pokemon? Pokemon and energy cards. Cosmic Beam. I think they still have a Bulbasaurus remaining. I just have to hope they only play one switch card and it's prized. Or I just go after Okidogi. How many Pokemon in here? They still have another Okidogi left. Yeah, it's gonna have to be the next strategy, and that's going for the trapping. Because if I knock them out with any Pokemon, I lose. Ball strapping this guy. And we will patch. And see how it goes. They would need like switch and boss. Maybe a boss is prized, maybe a switch is prized. That is my main win condition at the moment. Yeah, the enemy went for this guy. Maybe what happened there? They had the Blood Moon in hand, by the way. Wasn't it not enough? Wasn't it enough? Yeah, now they're trapped. Cool. Yeah, at this point, I don't want to get knocked out myself. So I will patch. Hard retreat. Because I cannot, like, abuse Munkidori here. So there's that. Have Transformation Tome. This is fine. Yeah, it's gonna be clutch, clutch, clutch. Ball something else. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know if they're playing the switch out. They could. Then I can have to... They have another stretcher left. 2 stretchers gone. I do have Transformation Tome. Do have energies left. Scary. Scary! Yo, we have ended up here. 250 people watching. Zoroark in the house. I don't know if we're gonna win. But this is my last trick up my sleeve. This is the last trick up my sleeve. Yeah. I just hope they're not playing a switch card. Or if the switch card is prized, that would be beautiful. 2 cards left. I did Zoroark, by the way, so... Triple Lily gone. Double Balls gone. Damage counters cannot be moved. Don't forget. 1 more clutch and then we boss. And trap. Who are we gonna trap this time? They could have a Lily left, so probably gonna have to trap Barbaracle. Because that needs 3 energies to do something. 11 cards in hand. I wish I had a Zoroark right now. Because I hope there's 1 switch or a boss in that one. Or maybe not playing switch at all and it's the perfect play. I don't know. 260 people watching. Suspenseful is the last card. The card they need. Balls. Barbaracle. Come on. Maybe they have 1 Lily left and then we have to recreate this entire process. Three Lilies gone though. 1 Lily here. Interesting. This is my last balls, by the way. 3 copies of the balls in the discard pile. Thank you, fanboy9472. Recommending everyone to like the live stream or video or whenever you're watching this. Appreciate it a ton. So I've been experimenting with a lot of ace-spec cards, with a lot of decks. Oh, there is one Lily. Ugh, that's sad. That is really sad. 6 cards left. Ugh. That's not good. I can clutch 5 more times. If I clutch, draw. Clutch, draw. Is that gonna be enough? Let's see here. 5 clutches, 5 draws. Is that enough? Let's see. I clutch, they draw. I clutch, they draw. I clutch, they draw. So now they're gonna go down to 4. And I do it 4 times. I think this is enough, right? This guy, unless they are gonna attach 3 energy on the Barbaracle. They didn't have the switch, so that's good. That is really, really good. Yeah, it's just gonna have to be... Yeah, I think they hope that we get decked out, but that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, my friend. Continue on. Clutch. Yeah. Crazy Ogie Dogie deck. Ogie Dogie is like kind of mid. Energy. Oh, at one point they will swing with this one. Stone Arms as well. On the Zoroark? I'm confused. Do they even have enough energies left at this point? Legacy gone, Prism gone. We'll figure it out. We do have resistance, so... Clutch? Why does this Zoroark have an energy and not the Barbaracle? Is this a meme? 3 energies there, 10 there, that's 13 energies. Stretcher? Okay. Why are they not attacking? This could still go either way. Sad. Energy. Stone Arms. Pokegear. Stone Arms Boss. Stone Arms Boss, 180. This has 80. Is not gonna be enough, man. Clutch? Maybe they're playing a Brave Bangle, and then maybe a Spectran should be removed. Even with Brave Bangle, 110 is enough to knock out these guys, so... Well, whatever. Man, this opponent is taking all their time here. Yeah. What now? Hammer in? A little bit late to the party, my friend. They should have... I wonder what happened there. They could have, like, gotten away with this quite easily, I would say, if they, like, used Hammer in instantly. But then they were afraid maybe they get knocked out and they don't have anything to respond. They could have, like, Zoroark to respond, but that's where it's at. They have 0 cards in the deck. Now, the question is... Hammer in. That's it. They knock out Evolved, the game's over. Why would you prolong this game for so long? Insane. Yeah, there we go. Zoroark on top. And we end the turn. Sufficient. Great. Is Zoroark your main deck? Sorry for asking. Nah, it's not my main deck. I've been testing a lot of decks for the Pokemon TCG World Championships happening at the end of August. And I have been doing a lot of things. Yeah, this was a good win, by the way. They did not play Switch. Maybe they should play one Switch. I think they're playing 2 Air Balloon. If they do start with that 1 prize Blood Moon, then they're kind of cooked. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting dub. What a great match. Fun to watch, yeah. We went for the deck out. I think they were like too fast. What do you think about Slowking? Slowking is a cool deck, I'm not gonna lie. I like it, but I don't like the amount of Shaman being played at the moment. So yeah, we have that. Let's go continue more games. 277 people. Insane. There's gonna be my main deck. I would say my main decks were Honchkrow and Grimmsnarl to get this World Championship invite. This is my 7th invite, by the way. But now in this pitch black format, I'm not like too comfortable with... I don't know if it's Thor's list. It's a list that performed really well in an online event. Yeah, always lead off with... I don't know. Free retreat. Yeah, we have patch wrench situations. If we get item locked, it'll really be sad though. I think this is not bad because I will have access to Buddy Buddy Puff, and I can also attach Retreat and Budu if need be. Let's go, Buddy Buddy Puff and Zoruas. I don't know if I will go for item lock. Item lock, Monkey Dory is in there, Petrand is in there, all good stuff. 4 transformation domes and only 1 Ents Castle. Note to self. Pokepad again. I don't know. Which Pokemon would be better here? I might... There's Meowth. I might get item locked. Right? I could item lock back. I could Yveltal. Or just start swinging instantly from the get-go. What do you guys recommend? I think... Yeah, I'll just... I already have a Zekrom in hand. So maybe... Monkey Dory is great. Yveltal... They're all great Pokemon, by the way. I don't need anything at the moment. So I'll just go for a Budu. You never know when it is necessary. I'll just attach here. Could get a Zoroark out already. That is true. Probably gonna be better, right? I'll just get rid of these and get Zoroark out already. Yeah, more draw power. That will ensure that I have everything. At the moment, they're not gonna be able to alter our hand unless they're playing a turn 1 judge. I don't want to slap this down because they can also balls. Definitely starting with a Meowth is a capability. All right, with 4 transformation tomes in that discard pile, in the deck, I can always transform into a Budu if need be. Retreat lock is really good in this format. Yeah, I agree. By the way, I met you at Regional Stuttgart 2024, but didn't talk to you because you were busy. At least 2 meters beside you. Yeah, next time, just come and say hi. I don't mind. Our transformation tomes work the space in the deck. Yeah, it's really nice to get some unexpected combos. What do you think about Ensder Manatam? I also like Ensder Manatam. Maybe I should go... Crushing Hammer, really? Well, that's annoying. Well, in that case, I'll slap this down. I'll slap this down. I'll need... I'm not item locked, so at least that's good. I will need Ents PP up and an energy card. Exactly what we have here. More energies in the discard pile. Not bad, right? Let's get rid of that Meowth while we're at it. So, Ents PP up. Ta-ta. Energy. Ta-ta. Ents Castle. Retreat. Over here. I have Transformation Tome. I have a Fez as well. I don't think they're gonna item lock me. That would be like really stupid from them. We are gonna go for that Rampaging Thunder attack. Goodbye. Yeah, that transformation tomes are really useful for bench space, if you were wondering. Same, I'm starting to either tech with Cofagrigus and Monkey Dory or try to make a Slowking 1-prizer. Yeah, Monkey Dory and Cofagrigus, I guess. You leave a lot of damage counters on the opponent's field though, if they like go for like Blaziken, Crispin, double Monkey Dory, there's a lot of energies on board. Scary. A Mega Aldino. We need a Binding Mochi. Are they playing Hammers? Did I really? As a second Hammers? That's annoying. All their luck from the Hammers distorted their... Yo, this is game. Yeah, I probably would concede if I were the opponent. Yeah, I need Petarand. That's all I need at the moment. Petarand and Binding Mochi. Yeah. Those are the cards I need. I have Transformation Tome to item lock. I'll go Serrano. Petarand. 1 Binding Mochi. That's not a lot. That is not a lot. Let me tell you that. I can also clutch this guy. Is an option too. Special red card probably will not be man. I think I'll just get rid of a Transformation Tome. I don't think it will be necessary in this battle. More. Reshiram also not necessary in this battle. Get rid of that. Energy ends PP up. Not slapping down Petarand is an option. Ultra Ball can acquire us to get Pulse's orders. I'll just get rid of a Zoroark. Black Belt. That could have helped. That could have really helped, yeah. Maybe I should have gone with that in the first place. Note to self. What do we do here? They have Monkey Dories, but they have nothing else. What do we do? I will Ultra Ball. I'll get rid of this. I'll get rid of another Transformation Tome. And I will get myself Yveltal. I know they can like transfer over, but I have Black Belt, so I don't mind. Yeah. Go with this. Clutching this guy. Retreat time. And it's PP up. On one of these, leave some space for the Pecherand. And we're gonna clutch the Mega Audino and then knock it out with the Rampaging Thunder. I could have Black Belted, that's true, but I also needed a Pecherand, so Ultra Ball for Meowth could not work, maybe. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, they... Do you have your deck list somewhere? I'll put it on screen for a bit. Try to take a screenshot of it. This is the 60 we're currently rocking with. Double Zekrom, 1 Reshiram, lots of consistency cards with Buddy Buddy Puff and Pokepads, Ultra Ball, no Darmanitan. Okay, they're doing it again. They have 1 Heads, okay. They did transfer over the damage counter, so at least there's that. I don't have Binding Emoji quite yet. If I draw into Binding Emoji, the Zoroark, the Mega Absol will be gone already. So that is my main cards to find. So I will Pokepad, get a card that I really don't want to see any longer. Or utilize my own Monkey Dory. That is actually not too bad either. So, I just need to find an energy card, right? I also just can activate the Black Belt. I don't think I will need Disruption because I'm like so far ahead in the prize race. Buddy Buddy Poffins? What? No. What is better? Balls? And is this an energy card? Yo, that's crazy. How about it? Monkey Dory is gonna help us out. It's only 20 damage, but that's fine. That is totally fine. We have Black Belt for later. So now we're gonna utilize Adrenabrain on the active. We will retreat. We have a Balsasaurus as well, by the way. So we will retreat into the Zekrom. And draw some more. We have like a lot of great cards that we could utilize here. Drawing cards is amazing. Zekrom as well, Black Belts, leaving all that for later. For now, Night Joker. Rampaging Thunder. Let's go. No damage, no energy. Yeah, I could just Transformation Tome into a Reshiram and the game's over. Let's go. Do you collect 2 or just play? I just play. Yeah, Mist Energy blocked the clutch, but it was already damaged and they didn't have energies on board, so they were like obliged to like do it again. Otherwise, they would have not been able to attack. Okay. Zoroark against Mega Absol Box. Oh, there is a special red card. Like, this deck doesn't mind getting special red card. Hens Castle still around, Secret Box still around. What are you gonna do? Balls? Who? Zekrom. So I need either Binding Mochi. Reshiram is in the discard pile, so yeah, they get rid of an energy. There's like 2 Lily's Determination in my hand. That's like kind of hilarious. So how do we commence here? We need Black Belt and Zekrom. There's a boss that could get the job done on this guy. Yeah. We just need a Stretcher or a Zoroark or a Zekrom or anything like that. There is Serrano. Not really what we need. We're gonna trade away. Serrano is not what we need. We can still have Pecherand with Serrano, so I'm just gonna get rid of this. Maybe Binding Mochi shows up. But of course. Yeah. I wonder what else I would have drawn here. Just get rid of Lily's Determination. Energy. Like, we have all the cards in the world. Kind of crazy. Binding Mochi. Serrano. I know Pecherand is in there. I saw it already. Yeah, but the Pecherand is not going to cut it. Does it? Yeah, it's not going to cut it. We can still clutch. Yeah, it's not going to cut it because I don't have bench space enough. I need my Transformation Tomes as well. Ugh. Yeah, I'll go energy here. Catch of the turn here. I cannot attack at this point. So yeah, I remember. This was a kind of a mistake. Kind of a mistake. Yeah, I think I'll just have to clutch here, right? Kind of sad. This is kind of sad. I wonder what they're gonna do. If they need boss's orders. If they clutch, they can get rid of my Pheasantipity, but they cannot get rid of my Lily and my boss's orders at the same time. They can have some hammers going around. Yeah, this was a mistake. I definitely needed a bench space with Zekrom. Yeah. ZapdosTCG, I'm a big fan. Why don't you make rap songs any longer? They take up a lot of time, by the way, and like trying to provide the best TCG content and having the raps was not sustainable, I would say. Like, it took a lot of energy. Now I have more time to practice on my game, and it also results into better tournaments, I would say. Like the last 5 years, I have like a lot of great tournament success. 5 top 8s, top 32 at Worlds, all that stuff. Before that, I was just focused on like content and playing at the highest level like in the same time is very difficult. So what do we need to find? Are they're gonna Lily? So no boss. That means they're knocking this guy out, which means I have space for either Petra. Petrarand and Zekrom is what I need. They're gonna switch into Kangaskhan, draw more cards. The only card I need is a Stretcher or a Zekrom, right? Or double Transformation Tome. We are confused. They get rid of this. Prism Tower could also help us out. Are they gonna knock out my Yveltal here or not? Prism Tower. I do have the boss in hand, so the only card I would need is a Stretcher, Tome, or... Yeah, they're gonna get rid of my Lady's Determination. Watch and learn with Brew. Crushing Hammer as well. Oh, like a Brave... No, energy on this guy, most likely. Yowza. Yeah, not good. They're getting back into the game. Simple, minor issue. Have you seen Breaking Bad? You look like Jesse Pinkman. Really? Really? So, my Petrarand is gone. That's fine. At least my Lily's Determination is here. The only card I need to find is Tome or Stretch. I have the boss in hand, so there is an energy already. What is the best outs? Slapping this down, finding the Tome. If I find the Tome, I have the Petrarand anyway, so let us focus on this first. Flipping some scripts. 1 Transformation Tome. Trade. Oh, Stretcher. That helps. That really helps. Get the Zekrom is back to make things right. The game is over. Okay. Yeah, I have watched Breaking Bad, if you were wondering. Love the series. Really engaging. What are your most favorable series, TV series that you are watching? Like of all time. I really want to hear your opinion. There's a world where you can also have some sniping capabilities in this deck. Do we need the Darmanitan? Is it really that necessary? If I'm able to like... I don't have Shaman either, but I do have Clutch. Interesting. The best performing Zoroark builds? Are they like with regular with Darmanitans or not? Like the Darmanitan options seem nice, but are they necessary? Yeah, are they really necessary? Yeah, it looks like Darmanitan has definitely some merit to it. Reshiram maybe less. Maybe we could alter this list to actually include a 1-1 line, because that can create like scary combos for the opponent. Well, I will just continue with this 60 and see how it goes. Come on, next opponent. We're on 1700 at the moment. Yeah, deck is working quite well. You have Munkidori. You have Zekrom. I would say having access to their Darmanitan feels better. So maybe we should alter this 60. Edit deck. Yeah. And change some of the cards. I think getting rid of a Reshiram is not bad. Adding in Darmanitan. And Darumaka. Yeah. What do we then cut? These are all fantastic cards. Black Belt, Serrano, maybe the Zerosic. The Zerosic feels really, really nice to use. It was not really a card you help for the deck out strategies. Definitely combined with Clutch, but it's like a nice extra card, right? Although it works against Alakazam, otherwise you cannot beat Alakazam. What card could be removed here? Maybe not playing Meowth, but Meowth's also so good. 7 energies, a little bit risky. Maybe we cut down 1 Ultra Ball and see how it goes. Shouldn't be the end because you like draw so many cards regardless. Yeah, let's go again. Special red card and Zerosic help against... Yeah, Darmanitan also helps against Alakazam when they least expect it with the Transformation Tome. Patty Salt. Was lovely to meet you earlier this year in Utrecht. Darmanitan is nice, but I rarely am able to use it. A 1-1 line is nice, but in the matchups where it really shines, Shaman exists. Yeah. That is true. Maybe that is true. Maybe we should like not play Darmanitan. Let's see. We're going first again and see if we can actually pull off this Darmanitan combo. If not, we scratch it entirely. So what did we cut? Ultra Ball and Reshiram. Yeah, trapping Shaman, then using the Adrenabrain. Interesting start though. Mega Excadrill. Can we actually win against that matchup? Maybe with the help. Yeah, even my... Yeah, Darumaka is in there though. It's all or nothing, I suppose. Binding Mochi. 330 is not enough against the Mega Excadrill. So probably gonna have to go with this. Get rid of these. And set up the Darumaka already. Like, my Meowth is in there as well. But I need Transformation Tomes to pull it off. 4 of them in there, though. Let's try this out. Maybe we draw Hots with Zoroark. Also, with the ability here, we're going to be able to poison ourselves. Allowing to have some Munkidori business happening at one point. Let's see how it goes. Double Zoroark. I need energy. What else? Yeah, they're gonna go for the Petrel shenanigans. Buddy Puffin. So not the Petrel, but they also have the fantastic Heroescape, right? And maybe the Call for Family on top of this. Yeah, we're trying out the Darmanitan here. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's do this. Can we get rid of both of these Drill Bursts? Find out today. Lily for a whopping 8 fresh cards. Secret box on top of it. Still no energies though. Interesting. Still no energies. Buddy Puffin. Another Zoroark. Yeah, we need Darmanitan. And at this point, we need energy cards mostly, right? Yveltal trapping this. Still not gonna work. Transformation Tome. Also not good. energy cards. The best way to find energy cards is like thin incredibly, but we also need to have a way to discard them. Eveltal. And 2 ends PP up. Insane. Where are my energy cards? This is getting sad. Yeah. What now? 0 energies. I have drawn like a lot of cards, by the way. Ugh. I guess secret box. Wow, this is so sad. 1, 2. And PP up doesn't do anything if you don't have any energies. What do we do now? Binding Mochi, this. Special red card is not necessary at the moment. Supporter could be a Lily, I guess, and the item. Ultra Ball. Yeah, it doesn't look very good, it does it. I'm gonna slap down a Monkey Dory. They can actually attack this, but I don't mind. Then I have access to like Monkey Dory shenanigans. Retreat! Transformation tomes are here. Let us calculate. We can slap 330 and then finish off with a Darmanitan attack later with balls, but they have Jumbo Ice Cream, so that's sad. They're gonna take the first prize card. This is a 3 prize matchup though. 26 cards left in deck and 0 energies found. Yeah, always struggle to find energies. Which deck do you think is the best for Worlds? Dragapult. Surprise, surprise. How do we commence here? They're gonna attack with a Mega Excadrill. Binding Mochi combined with Black Belt gets us to 330. Still not enough. Still not enough. There's the Mega Excadrill. Maybe they don't even get the knockout. If they whiff out on the Metang here, they're just gonna slap for 9. No, they can just swing for the maximum driller for 200. It's still fine. I can still KO them if I have Ends PP up, attached to Monkey Dory, Binding Mochi and Black Belt. Then I can knock him out. Like that is like kind of insane to pull off. Could have found with Ultra Ball I can find Black Belt. I just need energy cards, right? I can also 90-90 into the Drill Burn and then finish them off later. Is an option. Only one Drill Burn. Maybe that is an option, but the Metagrosses are also really, really scary. Yeah, Metagrosses are also really scary. I need a lot of stuff. Energy cards, that's the first part of the process. Get rid of that. Instantly. Ends PP up. Can get the energy. Pokepad, also part of the process to get the Darmanitan flowing. More energy cards, please. Transformation Tome. Can we afford to get rid of one? Yeah, we can afford to get rid of one. Come on, energy cards. Still no energy cards. Faz could try and get energy cards. But we also need Zekrom on board. We don't have the Transformation Tome. I don't know if they will have Bossasaurus here. Scary. Boss's orders and doing 90-90 and hope. Is that enough? I don't even have. I only have 1 energy in my discard pile. Maybe the Fez is the answer. Finding the energy card. Yeah. Let's try something out. Flipping the script. Where are my energy cards? This is so ridiculous. Ultra Ball. Get rid of this. They're all so good, these cards. Probably gonna have to Transformation Tome this guy. To get another Zoroark out. I need to launch that attack, right? Come on. Energy cards. Ah, there they are. Late to the party as usual. Yeah. We will get energy here. And PP up. Here. Binding Mochi. I could save Binding Mochi, right? I'll just... Let's see here. If I slap 90-90, this guy can heal, and then I can still not get the KO, but with Binding Mochi I can. I have a Bossasaurus in hand as well. Let's go with that. Go with this. Slapping them in the active position. I have a Lily's Determination to draw more cards. Maybe that's actually not too bad of an idea. We do have Boss's Orders. We have everything we need at the moment to draw more cards. Definitely with Ens PP up, with the Transformation Tome already. I don't know if like using Lily here is better. Do I have Secret Box left? No, I do not. I think this is just fine. Not playing any support, saving my boss for later. Let's go for that Night Joker. And go for that Flame Body Cannon. And get rid of the Drill Burr at the same time. So, this guy has 210 HP. So I need to just boss up the Mega Excadrill and boss up the Genesect. That is my game plan. Yes. I think you should try Ghost Veil. Hello, Mr. World Champion Zapdos. I'm a time traveler from the near future. Congratulations on winning worlds with the following deck. Kind of interesting. If only I would have found energy sooner. But yeah. Can't have it all. Oh, this guy has... What? What happened there? Double Jumbo Ice Cream. My plan goes down the drain instantly. How can I win against this? Now I need to launch 2 attacks on this guy. 1 energy there. Oh, this is not good. I cannot afford to do this again. Do it again. Then finish him off. Hope the mana grows his price. Is that really where... But they can still have Mega Skarmory as well. The Hero Escapist. Do we have something to deal with that, right? No. Even Metagross shows up here. There's no way to win. There's no way to win. My strategy fell down the drain quite quickly. 330. The Metagross is also powered up right there. Ugh. How can I deal with a 440 HP monstrosity? That is almost impossible. Yeah, special red card swing, I guess. Against BB up. Attachment. If I attach here, I cannot go for Monkey Dory business. Already burned all of my... This is like all or nothing, right? Not that it matters. Not that it matters. They have enough energies anyway. Sacrum this. I cannot like... Can KO both of these. That's only 2 prizes. So sad. Really, really sad. Black Belt. Yeah, I think Zoroark's end is now inevitable. We have a Transformation Tome. What can we get? Sacrum. Monkey Dory. Badoo. Boss Badoo. Nah. Like even Clutch will not work. They have like too many energies remaining. Too many energies remaining. At least this might buy some time. But they will like take 2 prize cards once again. And there's a Metagross prepared to like slap for ridiculous damage output. Retreat. Yeah, nothing we can do, right? This would have helped for each energy and the opponent's discard pile with the Darmanitan. But the problem is I haven't knocked out any Pokemon so far. So yeah, there's that. I couldn't find energies at the beginning of the game. So that will be the end of Zoroark. Unfortunately. Had a lot of fun with Zoroark, but yeah. Double Jumbo Ice Cream. This guy's left 300. 5 energies here, 9 energies there, it's 10 energies in total. This deck is probably playing 18 energies. And the Lily from a special red card. What can we do now? This guy has 350 HP remaining with black belt. And even, nah, there's no way. There's no way I can win because there's another attacker waiting. I'll just concede here. Mega Excadrill with Hero Escape. Definitely difficult to beat. We don't have Tool Scrapper either. Yeah, say goodbye. Okay, next deck to test out. The one and only Straight Pult. Let's go for it. Yeah, Tool Scrapper would be great, I would say. Alright, Straight Pult. I know it's not the most entertaining deck to watch, but we haven't tested it on the channel at all. So if we take a look at this series where we are live streaming and testing all different sorts of decks, that's definitely an archetype you want to be seeing at least once. Okay, let's continue on. Man, that Mega Excadrill deck was really, really scary. What deck has the highest win rate at the moment? Straight Dragapult. Surprise, surprise. Tails never fails. Okay, but it doesn't matter. Dragapult wants to go second anyway. All the Dragapult builds have a favorable win percentage. Okay, it's time. Join the dark side, I would say. Let's see how this goes. Can I win games with Dragapult? Dragapult Mirror. Now this is what you should expect to see on stream during the Pokemon TCG World Championships. Exactly this. What can I do? Item lock them. Attach to the Monkey Dory. Pokepad to find Dreepy. Ultra Ball to find Dreepy. And go for a big Lily's Determination just to have like as many Dreepies as possible. Yeah. Prepare to get item locked, my friend. It is time. Meowth. Proactive Meowth for a Lily. Love to see that. Maybe they're afraid of Watchtower. That's the only reason why people are proactively doing that. More Dracloaks. Pokepad. Dreepy. There's not a lot of Dracloaks prize. There's I will go with this. I will go with that. I will go with Ultra Ball. Get rid of these two. I know getting rid of a Dracloak is not fine, but I need to focus on item lock. Double Stretcher in there. Crushing Hammers are going to be useful. They can still bite us, by the way, with their attack. Buddy Poffin. Dreepy and Dunsparce. I don't have this risky runes, unfortunately, so it's going to have to be this. That one. And retreats time. Get this guy on board. And I will also Stretcher to proactively find Dracloak. I'm not gonna get rid of this Ultra Ball. It could be useful to find Dragapult EX and then Crispin. It could, but I think hiding behind the item lock is better. Yeah. Let's go! Ichipon. I will be able to Dracloak, Crispin, use Mind Adrenabrain because I will attach here, Crispin there. It's gonna be my game plan. Okay, Dracloak. There's also potential hammers that can happen. I will actually Adrenabrain on the Budu and knock it out with Itchy Pollen. If I have the chance to like find risky ruins. Itchy Pollen, let's go. Dragcloak. Dragcloak. Crispin. Fire Psychic. Fire here. Energy there. I think at this point the energy is less relevant because I'm not going to use Monkey Dory at the moment. I'm just going to spread these energies around and go for some recons. This is a great card to have. If they ever go aggressive, they're going to regret the day they did it. And Dragapult as well. Okay. Itchy Pollen. So if we get Itchy Pollen again, I can Adrenabrain, knock this guy out, go for a big Dragapult EX to strike for huge damage. They haven't even found... They have only one Dragcloak. They could still have Lily's Determination, I guess. If I find something like Boss's Orders, that would be amazing. Do you prefer Mega Excadrill with Trolley or Cape? I think the Cape version is scarier, but the Trolley build, if it goes second, is more consistent. So yeah. Watchtower to block the Dunsparce. Okay. More Dreepies. Boss's Order. I have the Unfair Stamp already, waiting in the back. The cool thing is that Crushing Hammer is not going to be doing too much if you have like multiple of these fellas set up. Double Dragcloak? Insane. Yeah. Recon? Ultra Ball, I guess? Recon again? Boss's Orders. Dang. Now this is a really crazy card. Because with this situation, what I could do is take a 3-prize turn. No, not really. Yeah, I could take a 3-prize turn. I can also keep on the item lock. Adrenabrain, knock this guy out. But I think this will be useful. Huh. I think hiding behind the item lock is still good though. Adrenabrain. Yeah, I'm still gonna Itchy Pollen. You don't have to be the aggressor here. I have everything in hand here. I cannot get Unfair Stamped if I keep on with this situation. Depends on what they promote here. I haven't played a supporter, so that's good as well. I could evolve and KO this guy with... it's probably gonna be better if I keep on the item lock. At this point, it's even better targeting down this guy. Nah, just Itchy Pollen, it's fine. They can progress with the first attack. I'm just gonna keep item locking until my board is ready to go. This also means Crushing Hammers are not gonna be affecting us too much. And if they ever KO me, it's gonna be a very big Unfair Stand, Phantom Dive, Boss, all the good stuff. And with Phantom Dive and having access to Adrenabrain, we're gonna be in a great spot. Could have knocked out like the cloak, but this is better. This is way better. You are protected from any disruption, so Budu is the game to play. And if they slap down a Fez, we're gonna be in a great position. Now they can start landing attacks, but this is their only Dragapult at the moment. If they KO us with Jet Headbutt, I can Unfair Stamp them, Crushing Hammer them, and Phantom Dive for ridiculous amounts of combos. Definitely considering the fact that I could get a second Darkness Energy and a second Monkey prepared. Moltres? Oh, they're gonna swing with the Moltres. Interesting. This guy has 10 HP remaining, so I can get rid of 2 Dreepies. 2 Dreepies at the same time. Is that what we go for? I am getting knocked out. Okay. 2 Dreepies at the same time. Interesting. Could get rid of Meowth and the Dreepy. That's the 3 prize turn. That's maybe the better play. Meowth and the Dreepy go away. Oof, Darkness Energy. Lead on with Recon. Darkness Energy or Crispin. Crispin is a great card. Attachment here. Dragapult DX here. Get out another Monkey Dory. Is that an option? Ultra Ball, get rid of these. If I Crispin... Yeah, I definitely need to boss here, so Crispin is not the play. Although, if I actually knock out Moltres and this guy, then I only need 3 prize cards. That means I just need to boss Meowth and win the game. Yeah, let's go with that. Crispin and then Unfair Stamp's probably better. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Crispin. I'm just gonna take 2 energies. Oh. This one goes into hand. This one gets accelerated. Depends on where they put damage, but I'll set up a Monkey Dory proactively first. And Recon. Oh, there was the Risky Runes. Okay. Risky Runes here. Then Ultra Ball. I don't... How many balls in here? 1. Cannot afford that. Slap this down. Go for the Unfair Stamp. Dragcloak. This deck is crazy. Pokepatch. The Dunsparce. Crushing Hammer on Dragapult. It's insane. The game's over. How can any deck compete to this kind of consistency? Recon again. I just need a boss for later. I think this can allow us to reshuffle, I suppose, if the Dunsparce goes away. I'm gonna leave it just in case I do get Unfair Stamped. I just need boss. Yeah, boss. The Risky Runes is there, so that's that. Yeah, if they attack us, I have Monkey Dories, so they cannot attack us, otherwise they lose. If they attack us, I can Meow for game. Insane. Yeah, this is an amazing board state. I have double Dragapults ready. I know Crushing Hammers could like do a little bit, but with 2 of them set up here, what can happen? I also Unfair Stamp them, by the way. They need Crispin. Crispin from 2 cards. Yeah, the game's over. 3 lilies down. Say your prayers. Game is over. Dragapult mirror matches. Boss. Jet Headbutt. Pray I don't have anything. Not even that. There's the boss. The only thing that is missing out is... Yeah, I'll have to go with this first. So I can re-establish Dunsparce. The Risky Runes is here. I have to re-establish Dunsparce to get damage. And then I just need to find an energy card. Ultra Ball. Get rid of cards we don't longer need. Sure. This. If I don't knock anything out, it's gonna be Fez, I guess. Yeah. Let's see how it goes. If they have an energy, this Dunsparce goes away though. So maybe I should have set up something else there. We still have a Adrenal Brain, still fine. Can we find an energy card? No. We do have a special red card if everything goes wrong. And we have a Crushing Hammer as well. It's a Tails. Adrenal Brain. So only getting rid of that. Yeah, we still couldn't find an energy card. Here we have it though. Crushing Hammer again. It is a hex. I'm also not gonna give them the opportunity to go for Phasantipity here. So I will just attack them and spread damage across the field. Yeah, the game's over. The game's over. Goodbye. Woo! Dragapult mirror match. Like, that deck just draws insane. I see why it is the BDIF, considered the best deck in the format, because that draw power is totally unmatched. Yeah, let's go again. Like, a card you could try and include here is a Shaman. If you're afraid of Slowking, I guess. Currently, I'm not playing that. You could think about adding in Yveltal for trapping against specific matchups that can also allow you to win. It is a Tails. I will go second. I will Budu. I will get my setup. I have the most consistent deck in the room. This should be fine. I know you have a target on your back, but when you're the most consistent deck in the room, what could go wrong? Budu in the house. Say hello. Double Crushing Hammer. Okay, Ants Plan. Up against the big basic box. Big basic box with Clefairies and all that. I wonder if they're playing any Pearls. Opponent can also start, so yeah, I am actually playing Shaman. Yeah, I was saying like, oh, I don't play Shaman, but I do. This Shaman will help against Wellspring Ogerpon, allowing us to at least have a stable board position. I can Crushing Hammer some of the energies away, so my Lily's Determination has a higher out to find Buddy Buddy Puffin. Then I can item log them, then they're forced to Crispin and do something. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Ants Plan. Shaman, Lily? Is that the play? What are they gonna go for? Ultra Ball? Who is it gonna be? Wellspring? It's Patcherant. Okay. Patcherant is scary, definitely with that energy already on it. I will Crushing Hammer away that energy and live to see another day, I would say. Yeah, I'd be surprised if the Crushing Hammer flips tails 3 times. Okay, that's 1. That is only 1. Yeah. 2 times the charm. Yeah, 50-50, cool. Well, let's get rid of that energy. Maximize the chances, man. I need to maximize the chances to draw into a Buddy Buddy Puffin. So that's why we're doing this. Lily's Determination. Oh yeah, there's the Buddy. Buddy Buddy Puffin. 3-piece! Should have checked my prize cards, but I'll do it later. I have an energy card. Not really where I don't need to push it anywhere, because if this guy does get knocked out, I don't think it can get knocked out because there's no E-switch unless there's like Crispin, but that's okay. I will simply go. There's no E-switch in this deck as well, so I'll just go Ichipon. I know they can draw cards, but all their energies are gone. And their energy card, 3 discards. So grass energies, nowhere to be found. Teal Dancing. Dancing all night long. What now? My Budu is safe at least for a turn. Cypher Maniac. What are they gonna put on top? Crispin Prism Energy for next turn? Maybe. There's the Prism Energy on the Patcherant. And Latias. Okay. At least they have this. Okay, Dracloak. What can the Dracloak find? It's a Lily. I'll gladly accept. I will have to like keep item locking to buy time. So I will set up another Budu, surprisingly enough. And I will Lily. Because if this Budu goes down, I'll probably swing with more Budus. Dragcloak. Yeah, Crushing Hammer. Let's go! Hammer is amazing. Okay, let's get rid of this shenanigans. Then I will actually... I can get an energy already, but I need energy on my... Maybe the Dunsparce here. Like Risky Ruins setup. I probably will need more fellas like these. I don't know if I'm gonna get knocked out or not. Yeah... I'll go with this. This guy is damaged, that's fine. We can utilize the rest later. I want to have energies at least. Let's go. Fire type energy here. I can proactively put... It depends on if I get knocked out. Then I can go for either Dragcloak or... Maybe the second Budu was not the best option, but I thought I was going to get knocked out by the Spectrum here, so I want to continue on with the item lock. Which Dragpult version do you like most? I think the consistency version is better. These hammers are annoying. I have burned through all of my hammers. Like, look at my discard pile. It's disgusting. This is the most disgusting deck in the world. They could come swinging with the teal masks, but if I then Crispin and get my Munkidori on board as well, I can get a knockout on the teal mask. I know they can respond with Clefairy, but will that be enough? I don't even know if I'm getting knocked out at this point. If I am getting knocked out, that's good. If I'm not, that's also good. The best part is also like bossing up a Latias, leaving 10 damage remaining. I know they can have like chimp out situations, so maybe knocking them out is better, or getting rid of all these grass energies all simultaneously is good as well. Risky Ruins. So let's focus on Pokepad first. Get a Dragcloak. I don't want to like... If I attack here... Yeah, I have Dragapult capabilities, that's for sure. I don't have the energy quite yet, so there's that. Don't have the energy quite yet. These are all important resources. Crispin. Crispin is a great card to find. Can I swing damage on this Kangaskhan? It can definitely remove itself from play. I don't know if they will have Boss's orders. I think I will continue on with the item lock. Surprisingly enough. Psychic Fire. I'll get this one in hand. Accelerate here. Attachment here. And then I will swing later. Recon. Stretcher is going to be mandatory. I can actually launch a Phantom Dive. Can they build their entire board state at that point? Probably not. Let's just go for it, right? They can still swing with Clefairy though. E-switch Clefairy, boom, they take the first 2 prize cards. This one is heavily damaged though. We'll have not a lot of damage remaining, but I'll keep it safe. And item lock? Yeah, I'll keep it safe and item lock. I don't want to let them take the first 2 prize cards. I think my first Phantom Dive should be on something like a Latias. I know they can like get rid of some specific Pokemon, but as soon as I'm getting knocked out, I will have Munkidori and I will take the first 2 prize cards. There they go. Boss's orders on the Shaman. How much damage is this? Am I surviving here? I am surviving, okay. Didn't want to like really do this, but alright. I wish I was gonna get knocked out here, but it's fine. Maybe some hammers will have to do the trick. I don't have disruption at the moment. A recon. Dunsparce. Yeah. Get the Dunsparce. More recons. Pokepads. Pokepad is gonna give me Munkidori. No hammers. More Boss's orders though. This is a great technique, by the way. I can just attach here. Oh yeah, I cannot retreat. Eek! But I will still get knocked out here. That's a very bad mistake here. Very bad. I'm gonna get knocked out because of the Pestilent. Ugh. Sad. Probably should have attacked with Dragapult a little bit earlier. Yeah, that's not great. I will lose an energy here though. Probably should have attached it to someone else. But if I'm getting knocked out, there will be a fantastic... and now they can actually attack with Wellspring Ogerpon, right? Oh, sad. It's gonna have to be a fantastic Unfair Stamp Phantom Dive Monkey Dory business situation. I don't know if they have like E-switch, another Prism Energy. I have run through all of my hammers, so ooh, scary. I probably should have attacked here, but I was afraid of Clefairy. Which card do you think people will love to not see anymore after rotation? Badoo or Dragapult? Both. But it was like crazy. I haven't taken a KO here, so that's good. I have Balsasaurus, I have Unfair Stamp. Yeah, they will take the first two prizes. Unfortunately, I could have launched an attack with Dragapult, but we'll see how it goes. There's still capabilities. This one still has damage. I have Monkey Dory. I have Stretcher. I am also not weak to potential disruption on their part. Meowth EX joins the party. Leave this guys as it is. Meowth. What are they gonna do? Lily? It's definitely gonna be an Unfair Stamp. Oh, End's Plan. Oh! Wellspring Ogerpon, hello. Wellspring Ogerpon is scary. I will have to Unfair Stamp them. Utilize Risky Ruins. It's still okay. Still okay. I can bump this Area 0 as well. Bug catching set. Oh, scary. I did put myself in a very awkward position, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the most perfect Dragapult player in the world. So that's why we're doing these live streams to showcase the strength and the weaknesses of these decks. They're also playing Paldean Tauros. Peturant. Are they gonna do it again? Yeah, maybe slapping down 2 Badoos was a little bit too much to ask for. Ultra Ball. Here they come with the well. At least all of their energies will be shuffled back in the deck if a Wellspring comes to town. Right? Fez. Are they gonna snipe? Yeah, with the snipe. Oh, boss. This guy. Now I need Crispin. Poisonous Chain. Eek. Ow. Yeah, the Unfair Stamp at the moment. They do have End's Plan, so there's that. Interesting. Let's lead off with Badoo first. Bosses, Orders, Risky Runes. This guy is able to slap a little bit of damage. Not the best. They have End's Plan though. I'm gonna try something. We will boss up the Fez. We will slap down the Risky Runes. Okay, now we will go for some Dracloak action. Yeah, Dracloak action. Darkness Energy is really, really nice to find. I'll use Monkey Dory on the Risky Runes to damage it. Get a Darkness Energy here. Utilize Dragapult EX. Evolution time. Yeah, we also can't put up Shaman because they're gonna snipe this guy, right? Crispin. And at this point, we retreat. Go with this. They don't have bench space, so that's good. I cannot knock anything out at the moment. I can, however, already evolve this guy. If they go for sniping, it's only a 1-prize Pokemon. I don't mind that at all. So I'll get rid of these. I still have Unfair Stamp if everything goes wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Well. Okay. Interesting situation. I think there is gonna be a Dragapult that we need to find from the prize cards, so that's silly. So in that situation, it's probably better to set up the Shaman here. Shaman could still get boss trapped, I suppose, but they have already played 2 boss, so maybe it is better to protect ourselves. Protection is good. And these guys have damage counters, so that's cool. I can Adrenabrain. Everything here. And then Phantom Dive. This will go to 2. Everything here, then slapping the rest there. 3 damage counters. I think this is the perfect split, right? Because I have still have 20 on the Shaman. Yeah, let's go. Please do something. About catching set. So our next plan will be to boss up Kangaskhan and take 6 prize cards all together. Knocking out Patcheran, Kangaskhan, and Fez all at the same time. Only 3 cards in their hand. 2 area zeros down. This looks good. Retreating into the Kang. That's awesome. Perfect. They would need Area 0 and Chimpao. Area 0 and the Chimpao. Area 0, 2 of the copies gone. We didn't take any knockout. If we do go down, we have Crispin and Fair Stamp. Probably should have gone the Meowth with that Ultra Ball. Or was it a Pokepad? Well, you see how strong this deck is, right? Hammers, slow play with the Budoos to slow the opponent down so much. They have still take 4 prize cards. Dragapult is like the strongest. Yeah, they just concede. I had the balls in hand. I was taking a 6 prize turn with that. Adrenabrain, Phantom Dive. The game is over. Incredible. So that's the second. Let's go. Yeah, the cool thing about hitting damage onto the Pheasantipede, I know it could snipe, but the snipe is not enough with Shaman on board. So that's the cool thing. With Shaman, they only could like snipe 100 on the Dragapult, and then with that, the game's over. The cool thing is also, if they would miraculously get a knockout, I can still knock out Fez well and Fair Stamping in the other game. Insane plays with Dragapult. So Dragapult is winning the most games. It makes sense. Even though the opponent plays like Clefairy and all that stuff, not enough. An awkward opening hand. I will have to do the necessary Meowth Lily's Determination. The saddest play. They start with Meowth, so it's evened out. It's fine. 6 prizes in a turn, yeah. Oh, we're back. They are back for more. I played it slow with the Itchy Pawns. I was afraid of like not being able to play in Fair Stamp because they knock us out with Patcheran. They are back for revenge, I would say. Prism Energy on the Meowth. Are they gonna swing with Meowth? That's not gonna work unless they have Crispin. This deck is not playing Crispin. We have the Itchy Pawn already. It's not looking good, my friend. What do we do? Ultra Ball the Dunsparce? Probably. Cards, we do not mind. Oh, Energy Switch. They are gonna swing with Meowth to get it out of harm's way. But then they're falling in the trap of an Fair Stamp. So at least we have that going for us. Okay. Lily, right from the get-go. Ultra Ball. I think the best plan is like getting Special Red card really important. Dunsparce also really important. But having access to a Dreepy with an energy is also really nice. I don't know if I should retreat. This Meowth only slaps 60, but they have Ends plan, so that's scary. Lily's Determination. I could like damage a lot of my Pokemon. Does it matter in the long run what they do with Petrance? It does, so I'll Buddy Puffin. get these guys. I have Stretcher for the Dunsparce. But I also, like, this is better, right? Having all these Dracloaks on board, and probably gonna need to take that Shaman as well. Risky Ruins, I will bump their stadium if that happens. Risky Ruins, damage my own. Maybe they will damage their own Pokemon if they don't have. Yeah, that could be nice. Yeah, that could be nice. Risky Ruins, Pokepad, Shaman? Yeah, I have no shot but to go for this. Because of the fact that they can also damage their own Pokemon. If they knock us out, we have Phasantipity. We have a lot of draw power, but we still need to like utilize maybe another Itchy Pollen if they do go for the attack. Last time it worked. But these will have like more damage on their field. Don't like that. Yeah, I guess I'll have to go for it. Yeah, don't try this at home. Double damage. 10 damage, yeah. Double Budu is gonna be necessary because I need some time. I need some time to think this over. Meowth will attack me. I will Itchy Pollen. Maybe together with an Unfair Stamp, I will have capabilities to get Munkidori on board and then transfer a little bit of these damage counters left and right. Cypher Maniac. Lily on top, 1000%. Funny fact is that their Meowth goes back directly into their hand. So if I have like, if I would play a Candy, I could win the game on the spot, which is kind of hilarious. If I now Unfair Stamp, that would be hilarious. Okay, what do I need? Munkidori. That is not a Munkidori. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go with Lily's Determination. Munkidori, please. Crushing Hammers, irrelevant at this point. I do have Munkidori. I'll wait and see what the recons decide to give us. Pokepad, it's also nice. Pokepad again. Dracloak. Can I even find Unfair Stamp? Munkidori? Crispin is also pretty useful though. I have Dragapult EX already on board. Itchy Pollen is enough, by the way. Itchy Pollen is enough. Crispin is an interesting card. I'll probably just Ultra Ball, get rid of a Hammer, I know, get rid of Dunsparce, whatever. Set ourselves up with another Dracloak. If they somehow miraculously get an attack off, this is better. Munkidori joins the party as well. I can start transferring damage with my Budu, but it's safer to get an energy right here and do that next turn. With Crispin, I can actually launch 2 Munkidori attacks. Itchy Pollen for now. It's going to be a Lily's Determination, and they're playing on E-switches, right? So that's not going to work. Should I bring the birds to my locals today? You could try. Play Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Bring the birds. It could work. Yeah, there's a Lily. I can Crispin. If I do get knocked out, I can activate double Munkidori. And then things will go really, really crazy. Damage on the Latias, perfect. Anything else? Paleontauros. Push that to the active position, I guess. Do they have an energy? No, they don't even have an energy. Let's go. Ultra Ball can fetch Meowth to get my boss's order situation going. And we have the boss here. Stretcher can provide us with nothing because I do not compact. I need my either Crispin, Fire Energy, that's it. I can now release the item lock. More boss's orders? Yeah. Fire Energy on this guy. Dragapult EX in the house. Retreat time. Boss's orders on the draw power right here. And Could set up another Monkey Dory here on back. They don't plan to like damage our Pokemon. This can really help out. Yo, more damage. Monkey Dory will come to play very shortly. Phantom Dive. Sure. I do have another balls in hand, so I can just safely. This has 50. Yeah, over there. Two prize cards and Dragapult departure once again. Buddy, Puffin, Budu, all the strongest cards. Why is this always one envelope with the most important cards for the deck that takes 2 to 3 weeks to arrive from CARDMARKET? I don't know. CARDMARKET, it depends on where you buy them from. You have to buy them from like professional sellers that ship fast. Fez or Meowth? Probably Fez? Yeah. What now? They need to take 5 prize cards. We have a lot of Monkey Dory action happening very shortly. The game is over, man. Dragapult too strong. Teal Dance. Clefairy E-Switch is an option. But then I'll unfair stamp and slap them once again. That is the main plan. I will have the Ultra Ball. I don't even know. I should check how many. No stretchers in discard pile. That's good. Maybe they are playing Monkey Dory, and then they can take this guy down and this guy down, but they're not going to attach an energy to the Monkey Dory because they needed energy on the Lily's Clefairy to actually do something. Here they go. Clefairy in the building. Cool. Risky Runes. Damages a lot of these Pokemon. Prism Energy. Here they come. They are doing it. Knocking out the big bad Dragapult EX. Love to see it. Yeah, cool. Time for Budu. Yeah, going after Latias could have also been an option. So, ladies and gentlemen, how do we proceed? Probably don't need Boss's orders that much longer. I'll get rid of these. Get myself. Oh, I will need to get maybe Fez on board. I need Stretcher. Yeah, that's the main issue. Yowza. That's not good. I need the Stretcher for my Dragapult EX. Yeah, that's definitely not ideal. What to do? It's getting scary. More Crispins? What? Tinning is winning? Should I Fez here? Should I have Crispin first? Lily's Determination is like a little bit more important. Launching Crushing Hammers first, I would say. Go with that first. I could Adrenabrain twice, transfer over 60 there, 40 there. Still not gonna be enough. I need to launch an attack at this point. I need to. There's a Crispin on the bottom of the deck, so at least there's that. More Monkey Dories. I have Unfair Stamp as well, by the way. Yeah, it's gonna have to be Meowth. It finds me the most amount of cards. I need a Stretcher and a Psychic Energy to pull this off. Yeah, Risky Runes, whatever. Here we go. 2-card combo. We draw. Interesting cards, I would say. Fire Energy, and all the energies we don't need, by the way. Pokepad for nothing. I could still Crushing Hammer. Tinning is winning. Get rid of that energy for the Clefairy. It's a Tails. Doesn't matter. We are still in the nick of it. Come on. Dragapult being priced really is bad. Man. Stretcher, but no other card. It is a heads though. That could change a little bit. Energy here. Adrenabrain. The stretcher is not going to be doing too much here at this point. Can I take multiple prizes all at once? Is that the play we're going for? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Good luck. We haven't taken any prize cards, but all the energies are gone. 6 energies in the discard pile. 2 E-switches, 2 lilies. They can still put Meowth on board. Man, what is this? Only 1 Monkey Dory. They're retreating. Probably into, yeah, the Paldean Tauros. Not really what we want to see. If I Phantom Dive, they can activate Fez. I also item locks, so no Ultra Ball, no E-switches. 5 grass energies in discard pile, no bug catching sets. There is Boss's Orders plays though. Interesting. Special red card. Not really the card we need right now. This guy has 160 remaining. This also has 160 remaining. Interesting. But if I have a boss, I'll go after Clefairy. So this is better. I do have the stretcher at least, so that's good. Psychic energy is good as well. Recon. And a darkness energy and another stretcher. Definitely the stretcher. We have a lot of stretchers. We're gonna be launching an attack very shortly. Whether they attack us or not, doesn't matter. I don't think they have Blood Moon, so I'll just attach here. Oh man, I should have attached here and then retreat to the Budu. Yeah, that's my mistake. That is my mistake. Yeah. I definitely should have attached to the Shaman and retreated. On the other hand, there's still special red card and an attack on this Lily's Clefairy. Combined with Monkey Dory, maybe a second Monkey Dory, throwing away 40, and then 60 has 100 damage on the Latias. For all I know, they still don't have what they need. But yeah, the Shaman is in the active. Yeah, they can actually slap damage with that. 60 damage. Rear kick. That's fine, that's fine. Give it to us. It's fine. Now we need to find Boss's Orders. Okay. Interesting. Special red card still there. Recon. We need that Boss's Orders. That's not a Boss's Orders. Come on, Boss's Orders. Where are you at? Ah, there we go. Cool. So now we Adrenabrain. This time around 30. It's gonna make it a little bit faster. I can also attack Phasantipity and then knock out anything at the same time. Yeah, if I knock out, they can still respond, right? Maybe this is better. Yeah. This is probably better. I still have stretchers, so I'll just stretcher for a Dragapult EX. Here we go. We will give a fire energy here. We will retreat. Then we will launch a Boss's Orders onto Fez. Not taking any KOs here. And putting all the damage on the Latias. If we can take a KO, they can Fez, right? And there's a Prism energy on the Tauros. So at this point they need another Prism, another E-switch. Way more. I could have also knocked out the Clefairy, but then Fez could activate, they can respond. I know I have Crispin, but I will not be able to like get everything going here. At this point, I will still be able to Adrenabrain. Yeah, there's a Teal Mask. Risky Runes. Lily's Determination. Okay, it doesn't matter at this point. Right? 2 E-switches gone. 2 Prism Energies in field gone. Yeah, if my Dragapult goes down, do I have enough energies left? If I have a Crispin left, but I don't know if it's enough. Yeah, they just concede. Couldn't find what they were looking for. So not activating Fez was the greatest decision ever. Another dub for Dragapult. So insane. After the match is done, can you please showcase the list? Yeah, sure. The deck list that I currently play is a very straightforward view deck. Look at that. This is the 60. As you can see, we are playing the Shaman for the Slowking matchup. We have double Badu and all the rest is streamlined. Focusing on risky runes. We have unfair stamp, special red card, and no weird stuff other than that. Take a print screen and try it out for yourself. With that being said, Dragapult won, so we have to keep playing Dragapult. That's what it is. No, I don't play Rosa. I just play 3 Crispins to make it as efficient as possible to like set up multiple Monkey Dory. Wanna go first? No. Let's go. Fantastic hand. So if you guys are enjoying Pokemon TCG content at a daily basis, if this is the first time you're watching my channel, consider subscribing. You're gonna see a lot of competitive Pokemon TCG content. I've been playing the game for 15 years, so you should learn a thing or two. Okay. Dragapult mirror match. I don't mind that. Double mulligan. And they are leading off with a Moltres. They are going first though. We will have to attach, retreat, get that. At this point, Crispin is a very important card to find, is it? Because that will allow me to get more energies into play than my opponent before. Yeah, they just concede, what? Ultra Ball, concede. Instant concession. What is your highest win after 15 years? I think 2nd place at the Paris Special Championships. That's some, or 2nd place at Nationals, also a good one. Besides that, top 32 at Worlds, also one of my proud achievements, I would say. Or maybe their most recent one. I think the last tournament I went through, like Utrecht, Regionals, 4th place with Honchkrow, believe it or not, a deck that everyone wrote off. And also I made a crazy masterclass about that one. Yeah, opponent prized me off, dead hand, concede. Yeah, we keep on winning with Dragapult, so we just play Dragapult for Worlds. Sounds tricky, right? What other decks can we actually... Like Zoroark? Like decks that have a great time up against Dragapult. Are there like a lot? Let's just head over to Trainer Hill and find out. I don't believe so. Like even the Lily's Clefairy decks, like you saw here, that were designed to beat Dragapult are losing to Dragapult. Let's see. Dragapult. The worst matchup is at 42% of Slowking. But if you play Shaman, that flips around. Hide and Sneak? Nah, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Very weak to Disruption and all that. Do we want to go first? No. Leading off with none other than Monkey Dory itself. The card that has been terrorizing the game. Doesn't Grim have a great matchup against Pult? Yeah. But the hammers can really flip. Hammers, Unfair Stamp, removing energies from the Monkey Dories or targeting down the Monkey Dories while getting energies of the Grimmsnarl. It is definitely a scary situation. Again, with the big basic boxes. Sure. Funny fact is sometimes you can Crispin and Monkey Dory yourself, which is hilarious to do. And then I can knock this guy out with a Drainer Brain, but this hand doesn't allow it. We are in a awkward position. Probably gonna have to item lock once again. My classical move here. Alright, energy here. Ultra Ball. Get rid of these. I can actually get rid of a Crispin. Crispin and a Boss. We have multiple of these, so it's fine. Yeah. And getting ourselves a Dreepy first. Dreepy is very important. 2 Dragcloaks. 3 Dragcloaks. 1/1 line there. Slapping this down. Here comes the Meowth. Can I find item lock? Is my Shaman even in there? Shaman is prized. Yowza. Now this changes everything. It changes everything. Although this can help. I don't mind being poison chained. I can save my crushing hammers for later. Huh. Yeah, this is not cool, man. Awkward position. I can still item lock. And crushing hammer at the same time to buy time. Maybe I should have crushing hammered first to see what it was. Yeah, whatever. Ugh, I hope they don't have a prism energy or I'm kind of cooked. Yeah, with only one Dreepy in the house. They should have been better. Yeah. I think Dragapult is gonna see its demise. Do you think Cressel will be played at Worlds? I see people is not using as before. That's because Mega Excadrill claps it. Alakazam now has 2 cannons, so it also claps it. It doesn't have to worry about mist energy any longer. Oh, they have the prism energy. Sad. So sad. Latias as well. Yeah, that is bad. Can I still win at this point? This is the 3rd time we're up against this deck, by the way. Lots of big basic boxes floating around. Who knows? Only time will tell. Crushing hammers. Can I please find a Lily's Determination without having... I've already used Meowth, so there's that. Crispin. Crispin. Crushing hammer. Tails. Okay, my hammers are now swinging. Crispin. Psychic and fire. They're probably gonna attack me with Steel Mask Ogerpon, so... Jeez. Which one do we put in hands? The fire energy? I can mind band this Patcherant, forcing them to attack with something else. Then I need back-to-back Crispin though. This is better? Interesting. Confuse this, then they're retreating 1000%. If they have balls, they win. Yeah. But they don't have draw power, so let's figure it out. If they have balls, we are cooked. 6 card hand, no Ultra Balls played. There's a boss. We are cooked. It's true. Unfortunately, Dragapult finally saw its demise because of its own weird Lily behavior. If you're not able to set up properly, then it's gonna be difficult. Sad. Okay, any other decks? Like the win rate here of this Dragapult deck, view stats, was 66%. That is from the Zoroark, 66% as well. Yeah, let's try out a little bit of Slowking action. Let's see what the fuzz is all about. Yeah, Pult is the GOAT. Please don't go to the dark side. You were meant to destroy them, not join them. Yeah, I know. But yeah, I was just showcasing that Dragapult doesn't have bad matchups. It's kind of crazy. Do we want to go first? Yes. So the thing is, you want to have Slowpoke and an energy on the very first turn. That is the main objective of this deck. I also am playing Budu in this deck because it can help in the mirror match and also prevent the opponent from finding Shaman if they are going first. Then they're item locked. So you see how that goes. Okay. Sometimes you start with this and they don't even know what you're playing, and then you can trick them with the item lock. Okay, not a lot. Where is my Slowpoke? Oh, there it is. Ultra Ball, get rid of this. Probably get rid of a Cypher and get ourselves Slowpoke. I could also get Latias on board and then go for the item lock, but this is way more threatening. Look at that. That's all I needed to do here. A bad thing is like Hammerheads, but sometimes these Dragapults are playing Dusknoir or sometimes they're playing Blaziken. This is a Munkidori, so it could still be Marnie's Grimmsnarl as well. Yo. All these Dreepies. What are they dreeping about? Crushing Hammer, please be tails. That's a hat. So that changes literally everything. That means the Budu could also stop the Crushing Hammers from coming down. So that's also, you'll see that right now. I will Cypher. I will get myself Telepath Energy. Maybe I should have saved one Cypher Maniac here. I'll get self. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Depends on what I top deck, by the way. If I can Telepath and item lock them. Let's see how they like that. So let's utilize the Budu to its full extent. Then go for Telepath. Telepath Energy. And I would also prefer another Cypher Maniac. That is going to help us to get Slowking. Not really. Probably this one and this one. Then I can go for a big Lily. Yeah, that's going to be the play. Thinning is winning. Telepath. Slowpoke and Latias. Also, my Spectrier can help if they are playing Shaman. Time to item lock them. See how they like it. And now we can safely set up without the fear of Crushing Hammer. You going to Frankfurt? Nerd out. Yeah, I'll be at Frankfurt. It's gonna be fantastic. Are you going there, or are you still playing Champions? Straight to cannon. Scary. Watchtower is there, you know. So I can still get rid of everything here. Attach on the Slowpoke, go for a Lily's Determination, and get rid of all of these Dracloaks at the same time. I will need to draw properly though, but the cool thing is that we can item lock them. So yeah, they are drawing properly. They have like 2 Dracloaks out already, but they can no longer play Crushing Hammer. So that at least is good. I'm going for a VGC, okay. Adrenabrain time. Who's gonna get it? Budu. Some of these Slowking builds are also playing Munkidori themselves. Okay, what now? Can I get there? So we have Boomerang Energy. We have Academy. You could also like KO Budus with Tackle, but bench wiping is more interesting, right? Kyurem. I have the Kyurem, but I don't have the Slowking yet. don't have the Slowking yet. Yeah, one more turn, right? Come on, man. My buddy was slowing them down. Hopefully they cannot find any Dragapult EXs. They will need Crispin and Dragapult EX and then start swinging instantly. Then I like go for the Kyurem play. And I would need another Slowpoke as well. They are item locked, by the way. No Pokepads. No access to Ultra Ball. No access to hammers, which is really important. Another player could like smooch him, get energies on there, but for all you know, they like Crushing Hammer and boss your Rare Candy and do some weird stuff. There's a Dragapult EX. They can also Adrenabrain, 1 energy there. Adrenabrain time. You want to like leave possibilities, like if they go for Kangaskhan, this is still scary. If you like Phantom Dive, they can win in 2 attacks, right? Phantom Dive 6 there, a lot of damage there. A boss's orders play. Onto the Slowpoke. And then item lock? Yeah. I have the Kyurem, but nothing else. I have the Kyurem, but nothing else. This is not good, is it? Something got knocked out, though. So I can Cipher and draw the cards with Phasantipity. Yeah, exactly. So we Cipher, get Slowking. At this point, probably want... I don't want 2 Slowkings. Maybe they can have like a risky rune, so maybe 2 Slowkings. I already have the Kyurem right there. Yeah. Wondrous Patch and dealing with the situation could also help. But this is fine. I have Pokepad though. Yeah, I think I'll just take 2 Slowkings. Let's grab them while they're fresh. Retreat. Slowking. Boomerang energy. Slowking. Academy at night. And hit him with the Seek, Inspiration, Crazy Attack, Trifrost. Which Pokemon should go? This guy, this guy. I know they can still item lock, which is kind of tricky, but they probably won't do that. So I'll just get rid of everything. They can still confuse us. Confuse us is like maybe worse than getting item locked, because I still play Meowth and Surfer. Boom. So at least we got there, right? Pult is the new ADP. LOL. So what now? Budu's still around. I have double Slowking. Have an energy in hand. I have the Metagross. I can cure him again. I'm not playing Zeraora. I'm not playing Zeraora though. Zeraora could be nice to like snipe Fez. The reason why I evolved Slowking is that when they have risky runes in combination with Crispin, they could have knocked out both of my Slowking. Now that's no longer an option. They can still Crushing Hammer though, which is a scary situation. Crushing Hammer and leaving this guy trapped means I need to like Cypher Maniac and put Surfer on top of the deck. Let's see what they decide to do. Stretcher. Energy. Okay. currently in my hand, and the discard pile there is an energy. So the thing that could also happen is Cypher Maniac to put on top Wondrous Patch and Clefairy, and then I deal with Dragapult EX instantly. They can no longer set up a regular Dreepy, otherwise they lose. Can also slap Clefairy on board and utilize the Metagross, sticking Slowking in the active position with enough energies. All the rest will have free retreat. What's it gonna be? Okay, a Phantom Dive. Really important. This is the last Dragapult remaining, by the way. And I have everything in hand. Even like I could draw into like the stadium as well. The Brave Bengal as well. Yeah, that's the game's over, right? So, first of all, we Cypher Maniac the exact cards that we want. I would say, if we have Clefairy on board, that's amazing. But the better plan would be like, I think like Clefairy and Brave Bengal are enough. Although I do need, I no longer need Wondrous Patch because I'm attacking with Slowking. Yeah, perfect. I'll take these two cards, thank you very much. Let's draw them out with Run Errant. Set up the Academy at night. Utilize Telepath Energy. Getting ourselves maybe another Slowpoke? Sure. Setting up Clefairy. Retreating into Slowking. Giving it a Brave Bengal. I should have not slat up Clefairy, but this is still okay. There's nothing that can be done about all of this. Pokebad, Thinning is winning. Slowking. Spectrier is also an important card to find here. Fezzing on top of this. I don't think I'll need Brave Bengal any longer. Yeah, at this point, I have all the cards I need. Let's leave Metagross in the deck. I'll just get a Slowpoke. I will Academy at Night. We will slap 600 damage, by the way. Put this on top of the deck. I'll get a Brave Bengal on this guy for the memes. And let's go seek Inspiration for 600 damage. Yeah, everything has free retreat on the bench, by the way. I still have my Switch and my Surfer if they want to like come with something like an Yveltal. Look at that. And I keep all my energy on the Slowking as well. Slowking without Shaman. Shaman is the only card that's really stops this, but there's Spectrier, there's Bricking, Clefairy is also an attacking option. And you clearly saw how the Budu really saves me from hammers. At this point, I could still get hammered. Maybe I should have attacked with Clefairy, then they would be forced to boss. Now they can hammer. They have 3 hammers, so if they have hammerheads, I am forced to find Switch or Surfer. And then they can get back into the game. I probably should have launched an attack with Clefairy instead. Yeah, but I don't know if they're... Sometimes they might be playing Blood Moon. Slowking with double energy. They would like... They need to find 2 hammers and have 2 hammer heads. But with Lily, Fez, all that stuff, it's definitely possible. They can get it, but then we still have an additional turn, right? They can also disrupt us. But look at that. We still have Switch out and... Switch and Surfer. If they special red card us, our chances to find that is higher, but the Switch will not do anything if we get Budu'd. But in order for that to work, they need to play 2 hammers and they need to be both heads. So maybe attacking with Clefairy was better. But then Slowking could have still got boss trapped. So yeah, we'll see. Am I really afraid of double hammers being heads? I could be. They could still confuse us as well. But then we can have double Wondrous Patch happening. Lily. Lily, they can still draw all the same cards though. There could be 2 hammers in the prizes and then the game's irrelevant. A heads. Ow. That's scary. That is scary. My energy. Do they have one again? What's under this card pile? Risky Ruins. And an unfair stamp on top of that. They would have not been able to play Lily if I would have attacked with Clefairy. That's true. This doesn't change too much, does it? I have not played too many energies. Like there's another Crushing Hammers. Double heads. This is exactly what happened here. Insane. Luckily, they would still need a ridiculous amount of 4 prize cards. I know they can take care of both of these at the same time. We have the Switch. Unfortunately, not able to play that. Just they also need to like slowly evolve and stuff, so that's fine. We have the Spectrier, so we just end the turn. They can still special red card us into the Surfer though. That Crushing Hammer Maniac is insane. Okay, cool. We have evened out with your hammers. 3 heads. Was it 3 heads? Yeah, 3 heads. Too much. Recon strikes again. Yeah, at this point, attach. Attach is an option. YOLO Seek Inspiration. Runaway draw. They still need a lot of prize cards. I am sticking around to my Stretcher here. All their hammers are gone. Special red card is still a thing. Risky Ruins. Adrenabraining. Yeah? Interesting. You see how it's not free for Slowking, despite them not playing Shaman? It would have been better if I attacked with Clefairy though, but this guy probably would have gotten bossed. But then they need boss and double Crushing Hammer heads. More Stretcher. I want to save this energy. Huh. They're gonna knock these out at the same time. Do have double Stretcher though. You're gonna boss, take down these guys. I still have Stretcher. They can keep item locking, but this will put up some pressure for them. Yeah. Yeah, this will put up pressure for them. Now they are forced to knock out Slowking and Clefairy at the same time. Because if I just simply go for a Stretcher, I can Super Psyball. At this point, they're gonna boss up Clefairy, take down Slowking and Clefairy at the same time. They take 3 prize cards. And then I just need Wondrous Patch. I currently have played 0 Wondrous Patch, so I'm fine with that. Yeah, totally fine with that. What's the hold up, opponent? I could have gone for a blind hide and seek inspiration, but that would be like really, really weird. 1 energy is game though. They have used more time on the clock than me. Ichipolon again. Okay, cool. How many stadiums have I used? Not that many, right? Yeah, the game's over. Boom. Super Psy-Bolt, the game's over. Yeah. Interesting. So you see how my Badu, Secret Box, my last prize, let's go. You see how the Ichipolon helped me in that regard. I'm protected from Crushing Hammers. Another card, even like I was able to do so well without Secret Box that maybe playing a Scoop Up Cyclone can offset all the damage being put on your field. Still navigating or debating to use that. Secret boxes, however, are really consistent because it allows you to get combinations going with Pokepad, Stadium, Lily, all that stuff, or Pokepad, Stadium, Cypher. Lots of good stuff. This is gonna be the last game for today, so hopefully you guys appreciated the 3-hour live stream. We did check out a lot of archetypes, and yeah, it went well most of the time, I would say. It's not like a specific decks really destroyed the other one. Like, I won with most of the decks at least once, so there's that. And even at the Master Rank League, by the way. We have a fast start. That's definitely not great. At least we have Ultra Ball, Ultra Ball. Shame, man. Oh, also not really what we want to see. But this can help. I'll get rid of this. Wonder Patch have to wait at this point. Yeah. We will go with Kangaskhan first. Switch. Pokepad, Slowpoke. Spectrier is in there, so at least that's good. Run away. Run errant. Slowpoke. Latias. Pokepad. I wonder if I should go for Budu. I can still get Budu out later. Because with Telepath, I get the rest of these guys out. So I think I'll focus on this. Try to slow the opponent down. So I can Spectrier later, right? So we Lily, Itchy Pollen, and try to slow the opponent down enough. Then we Spectrier, get rid of that Shaman, and see how it goes. Thanks for the stream, yeah, my pleasure. Hopefully you guys learned a thing or two. This format is far from solved. People are testing every day for the Pokemon TCG World Championships. Budu. They're gonna Budu me. I don't mind. Because I will Budu, protect my energy. They're gonna get an energy there. And a Lily? Yeah. Please. No Dreepies. 0 Buddy Puffins. You can get... Nah, set. I could only dream. I could only dream. It looks like the camera also died, by the way, so don't worry about that. I will actually have my audio still around. But you will see the last couple of turns in this match before I close down the stream, so don't worry. Camera's down. The stream's far from over. Okay, 2 Dreepies, that's it. That's fine. Could be worse. Academy at Night already. I don't know if they're gonna bump this or not, but I really want Telepath energy. I'm gonna do it. Lily. Telepath is here. We Telepath. We find ourselves Slowpoke. We have Spectrier. Run errant. Retreat. And Budu time. So next turn, go for that YOLO Lily. Hope to find Spectrier and Slowking, get rid of that ridiculous Shaman. I could also start just taking prize cards bit by bit. Just knocking out Budu. Oh, there's a judge? Yo, they're item locked and they're judged. Interesting. Yo. Cypher Maniac. Still not gonna get only 1 Dragapult. At least that's good. Can also Spectrier that one. Ultra Ball. Interesting, right? Attachment here. Lily again. I can draw the cards I really need, but Lily can actually get myself some better cards. Okay, we have Slowking already. I can get the Spectrier next turn. So it's gonna have to be Itchy Pollen again. I hope they don't find anything. And then we Spectrier the Shaman away. Yeah, the risky runes, whatever. Oh, they can actually set up Monkey Dory Darkness Energy with that. Dragapult EX is here. Are they gonna swing? Really? Louis? Despite being item locked, they got everything. Yeah. What now? I do have Cypher Maniac, but no energies in the discard pile, so I probably will need to Cypher Maniac or just Fast first and get the card. Oh, they attach to the Dragcloak. They attach to the Dragcloak. Ichipollen. I could Ichipollen again. Maybe they don't find their energy right there. I have the secret box as well. Will they have their... I can get rid of... They can also evolve this guy, so that's also bad. So probably will just focus on... I'll take Cypher Maniac. And the cards on top will be Energy. And... maybe Telepath Energy. No. This Energy. And... I can Spectrier the Shaman already, but the better plan is to keep Ichipolling. Get these on board. Yeah. And go for some more Ichipollen. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If they don't have balls, that's great. If they have balls, it's not gonna be great. But at least I will be able to have an energy. Maybe that's not the perfect card to put on top, by the way. If I cannot get item locked, or actually unfair stamped and special red card, so that's good. I keep this entire hand, so that's nice. You'll need to find Psychic Energy. One only one Dragcloak. No Ultra Balls. No other draw power. If they whiff out on Boss and Psychic Energy exactly in that hand, we have a shot. They have balls. Silly. Do they have the energy as well? No, just Jet Headbutt. Okay, cool. Love this. Okay. Now, all of my items are available to me. So, yeah. Secret box? 1, 2, 3. Sure. And we will get ourselves... Oh, I don't have Brave Bangle with me. Eek. Don't have Brave Bangle with me. Stretcher. This. Oh, that's so silly. Surfer? Yeah. Not really what we wanted. Yeah, Kyurem is not going to be doing too much. I only slap... My Brave Bangle is prized. Yeah, Brave Bangle being prized is not good for us. Not at all. So we will have to be forced evolving this guy. Pokepad. Spectrier? Maybe they didn't have like Psychic Energy, right? Maybe I could just get rid of the Dragcloak. And then finish off with... Yeah, I cannot like do anything about this. I could like attach, but then I reshuffle because you are forced. Search F2 and put them onto your bench. Yeah, just keep it as it. I can still attack with Clefairy afterwards, so I'll save this energy for later. And go with this Spectrier attack. They already used balls here, so can get rid of Shaman. But the better play here would be to get rid of this Dragcloak. Only one Dragapult faces us. It's cool. Yeah, let's see what they have in hand. They can still unfair stamp this hand. I probably should have attached the Slowpoke, but I'm not sure if they have like Boss's Order and Energy again. Then both of these get removed from play, so hanging this energy is like a little bit better. What now? Pokepad, Treepy returns to the scene. Now I will have, if I am able to knock out Dragapult EX, I will have another turn to attack with Clefairy, so this is gonna be real good. Despite this can give up 3 prize cards, they will need balls again at this point. I already played balls. Mugidori? Okay. Brave Bangle being prized really sucked. Alright, actually is in the discard pile. Okay, that makes more sense. I should have held some spade, but I started with Fast, so there's that. At least Fast can save us if something goes wrong. Flipping the script. Did they find the Psychic type energy? They can find it through Crispin, but then they don't boss, which is awesome. And then I can clap. They don't have like a lot of Pokemon on their bench. This is enough though. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. This is 120, 140, 160. So if they have like their bench space only at one Pokemon, they could have survived an attack from the Clefairy. Yeah, they had the Crispin for it. Awesome. Will my Budu cease to exist? Budu doing it again, by the way. Budu. Dunsparce as well. How many Dreepies? Only one. Interesting. Energy on the Munkidori. They did not even attack. They didn't even attack. Interesting. How do we feel about this? I can Surfer into Kangaskhan. And then draw a Wondrous Patch. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yeah, of course it was Clefairy. I did it myself. Okay. This guy could potentially get trapped again. Potentially. Retreat into Budu. Telepath over here. Do they have risky ruins available to them? Yeah, still one more copy. I mean, these guys can get knocked out. Ichiban once again. There's no Dreepy on board, so at least we have that. And if there's bench space, I can Clefairy. So I have Clefairy Metagross already in hand. I have a Stretcher in hand. I can blow this guy up. It's not an issue. They can still go Adrenal Brain, knock this guy out, and then Phantom Dive, but then I would give them... Oh, Meowth? What would I give them? The Kangaskhan? Boss's Orders? Oh, they have Boss's Orders. Both of my Pokemon will be... Oh no, they're gonna go for the Pheasantipity here. Adrenal Brain. Goodbye, Budu. No, they're not gonna take any KOs. Sad. They don't have bench space at the moment, so at least there's that. Phantom Dive on who? If I draw... I have an energy, by the way. Problem is, I don't have Brave Bangle, so I cannot knock out at this point. How many balls have they played? 2. Everything gets damage. Scary situation. I cannot, like, every single time I utilize, I have Stretcher, get an energy. What good is that gonna do? What can I put on top? Metagross, I can cure him. Is a nice option, by the way. Yeah. But then... Cure him 110. Cure him again. I need to like cure him back to back. Yeah. Can I pull that off? Interesting. Got the Wondrous Patch already. Do they have another Boss's Orders? Not that they need that in this scenario. They could set up a second Monkey Dory though, but with a Darkness Energy and the Dragapult and a Stretcher in the Dragapult, who knows? No draw power on board either. If they don't have balls, I can set up Clefairy and then cure him again. Currently in the Dragapult, only one Stretcher, so that's my game plan currently. They cannot heal both of these unless they have double Monkey Dory. Interesting game, man. If only I had space. If I didn't start with Faz, it would be way better. Currently, I see them. They could take down 1, 2, 3, 4. I can take all the prize cards if they have. No boss's orders. Adrena Brain probably from the Fez. They can take down both of these, but they will no longer have access to a Dragapult EX that way. If they go for that route. Switch and Surfer gone. Yeah, they go for the Phantom Dive. That's good. That is good. I do have a lot of Monkey Dory action though. Wondrous Patch. So here we have Clefairy. Wondrous Patch. Right here. Then utilizing, I would say, Cypher Maniac. Telepath Energy. And another Wondrous Patch. Let's go. Here we go, it's Telepath. Getting our good friend Slowpoke back. Wondrous Patch on the Slowpoke to prepare itself. We retreat. And let's go. Get a Ganda going. I could still... Did they already play Unfair Stamp? No, they have not. Prepare myself to put Meowth on top of the deck. I could, but we have, yeah, the Faz will be removed as well. Maybe it is a safe approach. It is a safe approach, yeah. Let's go, 440, get out of here. Interesting game, man. 1, 2, 3. 2 more prize cards to go. We have Energy, we have Slowking, we have Academy of Night. The only thing that's missing out is a Stretcher for Kyurem. Yeah, Shaman does not protect the non-rule box Pokemon. They can take 3 prize cards this turn if they want to, with double Adrenal Brain, but then they don't have space for... there's also an Energy in the discard pile, so... Interesting. The Dunsparce EX. What? Special red card? They would still need another boss to pull this one off. I have Energy, I have... Oof. Risky Wounds. Adrena Brain on the Badu. Or Adrena Brain on the Fez. But then they don't KO the Clefairy. Yeah, they have everything. If they have the Darkness Energy. Now they don't have the Darkness Energy quite yet, so they only slap... They can knock out the Clefairy and then win next turn. That's pretty much what they have to go for. Luckily, with the Meowth on top, because we did that because of Special Red card, we can ensure that we can find what we need. Depends on what they decide to do. Hero Escape, I don't mind. I'm gonna try and cure him the Meowth. Yo, they have the second Darkness Energy, so that means they win. Yeah, 20 there, and then... Yeah. 180 with another, that's insane. Insane turn. They're playing the Dunsparce EX combined with the Dunsparce. So, yeah, combined with Hero Escape. So, hopefully, you guys enjoyed this live stream. If you did, let me know by rocking the hell out of the like button. It only takes 1 second every time, but does help the channel tremendously. I wish you all a very fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys soon with more Pokemon TCG content. Also, be sure to check out the sponsors Links down below if you want to have some percentages off of fantastic products like Dragon Shield, Potown, TCG Live, Code Card Needs, and you can support the channel even further by using the referral name over at CARDMARKET.com. Have yourself a good one. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.